everybody, and welcome to the United Gamedom podcast. I am your host for this week, Dennis, and I am by myself this week doing the podcast.
Let me out!
No, I'm kidding. I have my two co-hosts with me as usual. To my left, my virtual left, I guess, is Darren, aka Daryl. How you doing, sir?
Hello, I'm doing fine this weekend, Dennis.
Nice. It's your weekend off, I think?
Yes, my Saturday night off. Yep.
Saturday night off, yeah. So we're going to be gaming all night.
Yeah, I'll be gaming some later. Probably some I don't know what to play, either XCOM or Dishonored. One or the other.
Yeah, two big releases this week, which we'll get into a little later on because me and you have been playing both games, so we're going to discuss that. And to my virtual right, I have the Minnesota Miracle Man, Mr. Derek. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Although I don't know how to perform any miracles. Sorry.
No? Okay. Well, we're going to stop calling you that.
Yeah, he's not Gordon Von Bain,
All right. So, how was your week, both of you?
Yeah, it was fine. So was just dead on this work, of course, as usual, though. Just, going in, listening to podcasts, laughing my ass off at certain points of certain shows to listen to, and,
It's a hard job.
It's not really a hard job, not really, though. I've been there 4 years now, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of what I have to do anyway. It's not a difficult job. It's not like, it's not like I work my ass off like Derek seems to have this week with his
Derek, I think
100 odd hours. Like, jeez Louise, a fucking machine you are.
Yeah,
Derek, you had a good week.
I worked 101 hours the past 2 weeks.
Christ.
So I get up at 5:30, get to work like a quarter before 7, and then leave around 5:30-ish each day and take like just a half-hour lunch.
Damn.
No,
so
like 10 hours nearly, pretty much.
Well, there's plenty of work to do. It's not like there's no work to do. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of overtime. 21 hours of overtime. So that'll be nice for the paycheck at the end of October when I can pick up Need for Speed Most Wanted and Assassin's Creed.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
That'll probably get XCOM too.
Yeah. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I haven't played as much probably as Des. Like, I only played like maybe an hour or two of it though, but like I'll get into that later. But like I honestly can't do overtime at my work anyway, 'cause I'm a lazy bastard perhaps. Like it's not like there's, it's kind of 'cause we're a bit short now in terms of staff. Like we don't really need the overtime 'cause we just have enough for like who's there. There's no point having like too much people now doing overtime 'cause the store will be done in like fucking quick time, and like therefore it'd be like fucking people be standing around doing nothing for the last hour.
Yeah. Well, there's overtime at my job, but I don't really take it. So I'm like, I don't want to hang out there more than I should.
Yeah. We know from your Twitter sometimes that you can't stand that job.
Yeah, freaking. No, it's not that I can't stand it. I mean, people are great, but it's the job itself that's a lot demanding, if you want. And, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's fucking horrible, but, I guess every job is like that, I guess. Like yesterday was a really horrible day. Like, we got swarmed, and it was a Friday, and we got swarmed. People
swarmed with bees?
Yeah, swarmed with bees, like in BioShock, that bee thing that... But, it was pretty demanding, big week, even though it was only 4 days. Because of Thanksgiving Monday. It was pretty heavy. I did take my week's vacation, so it's planned for the 4th, from the 4th to the 10th of November. So I will be off when Halo 4 comes out.
Oh, right, I thought it was the week before you were booking off, because that's what you said to me, so you're basically off the same week as me then.
Okay, so we're off at the same time, that's cool.
That's awesome then. We can probably play some Halo 4 co-op then.
Yep, I'm gonna order it because I won't be able to. Well, I can go to the store and get it, but I don't want to go to GameStop because they're idiots. So I kind of just order on Amazon. And I also learned that I have accumulated some time that I didn't even know I had So I have like 18.5 hours I have to take before the middle of December that I have that I can take off. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty much, in my case, that's 2.5 days. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's basically, 2 days, two 9-hour shifts, that'll be for me now.
So that's pretty cool. That's what's been going on, pretty quiet. It was a big weekend in games, though, which we'll get to in a little while, but there's a little bit of news to talk about this week. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. First off, a game that Darren is very much interested in.
Yeah. Besides Zombie U, it's pretty much the only Wii launch title that I was interested in, but unfortunately it's been delayed. Great. That basically reduces the number of games I've interested in playing like as soon as possible on the Wii U to 1.
So delayed to 2013. We don't know if it's February, but it's delayed to 2013.
It's Rayman Legends, by the way, before, like, that's what it is. It's been delayed. Like, I actually didn't realize it, though. It's like someone said on my Twitter feed about it, and it's like, has it been delayed? And it's like, yep. It's like, oh, crap.
Delayed to 2013, so that reduces Nintendo's launch window a little bit, I guess. One game already delayed.
You'd expect the fact that it was like stated, when the Nintendo Direct EU thing, it says it's going to be out on launch day for the Nintendo Wii U. It's going to be out November 30th here. It's like, nope, that's not the case now. And I was a bit iffy when I seen it wasn't on the launch day lineup for North America as well. It's like, okay, why is it that there when we're getting it, like, 12 days later? I was like, oh yeah, this is the reason why.
So another video game delay?
Yeah.
So that reduces the Nintendo launch window. You still getting one, Darren?
I have one pre-ordered though, but like I have the Zombie U bundle, so I do.
Okay.
Which just comes with Zombie U, doesn't come with Nintendo Land, which I don't really care about anyway, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people care about that, but so yeah, delayed for I guess.
How many games have been delayed this year? It's like at least 5 to 10, like big games.
Yeah, BioShock Infinite, a couple of others that
Tomb Raider,
Far Cry got delayed a few months.
Yeah. Far Cry I don't give a shit about.
Devil May Cry. No, was that? No, it wasn't really delayed, was it? I think it was 2013.
Yeah. But that makes a lot of games in February. If Rayman comes out in February. I
wouldn't be surprised because February's fucking stacked already. Like, Jesus ways.
Yeah, February's going to be crazy.
February's the new November.
Yep, February's going to be nuts. Moving on to a second news article. Sony sues over Kevin Butler character, but Bridgestone denies that the character is not Kevin Butler. So
wait a minute, he's not real? First I heard of it.
He's a fictional
character. Well, he is a fictional character. It's the actor that's real.
Yeah, the actor's real.
Yeah, I know.
So, for those who don't know, the guy who plays Kevin Butler, I can't remember his real name. It's in the news article, which I do not have under hand right now. Do you guys have it close?
No, I did. I just remember just looking it up. So do anyway.
So yeah, the guy who plays Kevin Butler appears in a Bridgestone commercial playing Mario Kart on the Wii. So that kinda Sony wanted to sue Bridgestone over defamation of the character, I guess. And then Bridgestone came back and said, nope, that's not Kevin Butler, it's the actor that, is in the commercial.
The actor is Jerry Lambert.
Jerry Lambert, yeah, I was about to say that myself.
Yeah, Sony is saying that they've been damaged. They've suffered damages by him appearing in this commercial playing the Wii, which I don't understand at all. I mean, who watches commercials nowadays? Anybody? Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't.
With DVR and all that, nobody watches commercials anymore, so I don't think a lot of people care about that, but, apparently Sony found something to argue about. So, who cares? I guess you guys have any comment on this news article, or?
Nah, I don't really care though. It's like what? Does really anyone care still about Kevin Butler? I think he was like in a fad like a couple of years ago though, but it's not really. I don't really think anyone cares about that character nowadays anyway.
Yeah, does anyone care about Sony anymore? Oh, snap! Sorry.
I know you do though.
Vita, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep. How long's it been now? Like 8 months. 8 months coming since that's been out, and I still haven't picked one up because there's nothing for it I want.
Name 5 games. Name 5 games.
I only can name one, Gravity Rush. That's the only game I want to get for it. And maybe Persona 4, but that's not released here yet. That'll probably fucking 8 months down the line, knowing fucking Atlas and it's shit.
Yep. So there's nothing on the handheld that anybody wants, I guess. So that's why it's not selling. So.
I love this.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just watched that commercial and they took him out of it. They took him.
Oh, they took him out of it.
The actor Jerry Lambert out of it.
Uh-huh.
So they edited it after the looks like after the lawsuit.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, staying with Sony, Darren just jotted this down. Major PSN store updates happening on October 17th in Europe and October 23rd in United States, I guess, North America.
Yes, I just found this out there like yesterday or Thursday now that there's going to be a rebranding of the whole PlayStation Store now, and the video I've seen like screenshots of it and the videos though, and it looks pretty interesting. It looks quite good though.
Mm-hmm.
Personally though, I don't really have a huge problem with this what it's currently at. I think it's a lot better than the fucking Microsoft one now.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So I don't really have a huge problem with it at the moment though. But like this, I don't know if this is going to be something like Microsoft's now Xbox Live, like the way it currently is though.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know whatsoever.
I can't really speak because I never bought anything on PSN, and I will not buy anything on PSN. And
I bought one thing.
You bought one thing?
I bought Tokyo Jungle, that's it.
Yeah, okay. And I don't know, I'm kind of fearful of giving my credit card information to those guys after being
same here. That's why I bought a card. Just entered the card number.
I put my details in again now, and I still it's been over a year since that happened, and I've never been fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been scammed. I've never been, my credit card details haven't been stolen yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I had mine hacked, so yeah, not from PSN or anything, but
I've had my credit cards hacked several times, so I'm very leery about putting them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened with me though. Like once there was these 2 fucking £10 things to do with O2 things, which is this mobile service over here, phone service.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of your maybe something Verizon or AT&T over there.
Yeah.
Probably not as bad though, but yeah, it was those 2 things okay, and I had to fucking basically say, okay, they're not mine. I had to get my fucking card blocked and get a new one, which always sucks. So just really bloody annoying though, 'cause you kind of fucking live by it's debit card now, and I had to fucking probably borrow money for a week or so before my replacement came.
Mhm.
Yeah. Some advice: use an actual credit card rather than your card that's attached to your checking account, because it's much easier to dispute a charge and report it's stolen on a credit card than it is on your debit card. Because
I don't use credit cards.
Depending on the bank, they may be helpful and they may not be. I've had experiences with 2 different banks. One of them, it took a long time for me to get my money back that was stolen. One of them, they actually got it back to me pretty quick. But the credit cards that I've gotten stolen, right away, they have no problem. We'll send you a new one. We'll get these charges reversed, and then I get it in a day or 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd use an actual credit card if you have one, whenever you can.
Yeah, that's what I do.
My building society's pretty reliable though, because whenever I do certain transactions online, sometimes it might not go through or something, because it might be a bit shady, because I never used this site before or something, and then I get a phone call saying, is this thing so, and then it basically go through my, 5 previous transactions, and if these are ones that you made, you just press this number, or if it's not, if you don't recognize any of these, you can just press this number then, and it's like, oh right, like, okay, I didn't recognize this one, I'll just press 2, because, and then therefore it'll probably be blocked then, but usually for the most part, it's like, okay, these are the ones I made. Just to basically be secure though, and I find that very helpful though sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And sometimes it did get blocked though, like the card did get blocked, blocked because I used this site, like maybe a US site or something. I just usually just have to ring up and say, okay, I just blocked this, and just have to, ask a few security questions, and then it's just basically after that, it's just unblocked again. So
yeah, I've had that problem with some British site called Zavi or something.
Yeah, Zavi, yeah.
360 game, some shooter that was only available over there for $10-15, and I tried to buy it, and it got blocked several times, and I could never get it to work.
Yeah,
I don't understand what went on there, so I just gave up.
Yeah,
that's like.
It's the shit. So I'll go ahead, Dennis.
Okay, yeah, mine, when I got hacked, well, the only time, thank God, that I got hacked, is, the guy, or the girl, the person, bought some stuff on Facebook. So, they were buying, every 2 days, they were buying over $200 of stuff on Facebook.
Jeez.
And that's how I discovered it. I got my bill, and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like Facebook. I'm like, I never buy anything on Facebook. I never give my credit card to those guys. So I don't know, that's immediately rings a bell, and you call them, and hey, can you cancel my card, please?
I always look online every couple of days on my statement, just to make sure. That's what I pretty much do.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do. But now they're on alert for my card, so if something out of the ordinary happens, they call me right away. They're gonna be like, hey, did you buy this? And I'll go, yeah, I did, or no, I didn't. Or,
oh yeah, so pretty much kind of like what my thing does now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had
a whole lot of Steam, and a whole lot of Steam and Amazon is pretty much what I do with my credit card. That's what I buy online, I guess.
Yeah, it's Steam, Xbox Live points. I do my shopping as well, and things like that with my card.
So if they see something out of the ordinary, they're gonna call right away. So that's pretty good. So that was a tangent, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. After this, I was just briefly imagine the thing there, and then all of a sudden, 10 minute tangent on fucking fraud, pretty much fraudulent.
So major PSN store update.
Yes, it's been veiled, which is described as a step change by Sony. Gives the home store screen a new tile-based interface that scrolls sideways, groups content by tile, and offers a new search engine, among other things. So now it's pretty much. I think that from the looks of things, it does look a bit similar to the Xbox update, actually, the latest Xbox Marketplace, so, in certain ways, and from the font I see there, it looks incredibly similar.
When is that update coming for the Xbox? It should be soon, right?
It is pretty soon, a couple of weeks. I got an email there about it there, today. Mm-hmm. But what is there in this one? Internet Explorer, voice search, awesome updates.
Internet Explorer, that's awesome.
Jeez Louise, it's fucking shit. Yeah, just make the fucking dashboard fucking slower than you.
Slower than it already is.
I'm sure it's the same with you though. But sometimes I just enter go into new games or something, and I fucking have to wait load up for 30 seconds to a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's slow for me too.
Yeah, when I play if I play arcade games, if you go in the tab to play you have the featured games, I think thing under the disc, I guess, game. Is that what it's called? Featured games or something like that?
Yeah.
So when I go into there and let's say I play Rock Band Blitz or I play Walking Dead, and I get out of the game, it stays hung there for about at least 30, 45 seconds. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I have to press B to come back to the main screen. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, that's same thing for me.
I don't remember it being as that bad before this update.
No,
it was nowhere near that. I think I might have happened maybe like the odd time, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was. I'm sorry, but there's fans of that new update, like that latest Xbox dashboard. I fucking hate it.
I hate it too. I don't like it at all.
Hate it. I had no problem with the previous one. I just hate it. It takes so bloody long to load up stuff. No matter where you go, it always takes ages. And I can go on another rant with this shit here, like I did last week with the whole fucking games not being put up on time.
Do you have a background? Like, do you have a? Did you download a background or something?
I have like the Banjo Kazooie, I think it is, or Banjo Tooie theme. That's pretty much what I have.
Might be why it's slowed, because I only have like the original background that came with the Xbox. That's what I put, and it's like going from tab to tab. It's pretty fast. It's not very
seriously can't fucking take up too much, usage now. That's stupid if that's the case.
Yeah, I know. But when you get to the page with all the avatars, it needs at least to display yours and 3 others. Like 3 of your friends playing games or something. So I think maybe that's why it's a little slower from... I know that, but it'll just get worse, so... I guess we gotta get used to it. The more content they put on there, the worse it's gonna get. So.
PS3 kinda has a problem as well sometimes, but not really as bad, but like it does tend to load up. I have to wait a bit for it to load up, so I don't know if it's going to be any better now, or it's going to make it even as slow as the Xbox Live dashboard.
I can't really talk because I have the 40 gig PS3, so it's an old model. Probably it's already slow as it is. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much mine as well. Yeah.
So there you go with dashboards.
Yeah, dashboards.
Dashboard updates.
Yeah, I'll probably give you what my thoughts are on it. Like when I check it out though, when it comes, it's actually coming out here before. So Sony's actually doing something good for us because we're getting it before that you guys are. It's usually something afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I don't know if I'm going to turn it on until a fucking while, so you can tell us about it.
Yeah. Before we move on now, sorry for tangents, I want to pick a bone with Sony as well, Sony Europe. Right, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, excellent game in the Castlevania series. It got released on the July 2007 on the US PSN store.
Mm-hmm.
We're only getting it next week.
Wow.
5 years later, and we're finally getting it.
Damn. That's a while.
That goes to show how screwed up Sony Europe is in terms of that stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, for people who only have Sony, I pity you. If you only have a PlayStation 3, man, I don't know. You're getting boned with the Skyrim DLC. You're getting boned with some updates, some releases.
If you're in Europe, yeah, especially with the fucking Sony PS1 Classic and PS2 Classics, like, that, in terms of that, they're fucking, we're getting screwed big time.
Yeah. 5 years.
Yeah, 5 flipping years. And it's the same with other games as well, though, like Metal Gear Solid and a few other ones, like, they took ages to come here.
Mm-hmm. That's horrible. That's horrible. I guess moving on, no other comments on that? Anybody?
No, I just ranted enough now. I should shut off the next 5 minutes.
Derek, anything?
On PSN? No. Other than it's slow as hell. It took all night to download Tokyo Jungle.
Crap.
I had to let it go overnight.
Slower than Steam.
I actually find it a lot faster than it used to be for me.
It's faster for you. Well, you have a good connection, so that probably
But yeah,
helps.
even when I had a good connection before, it still tended to be pretty slow, but I think it's a lot better now than it used to be. I find actually Xbox Live now to be slower to download games for me now than...
That's pretty
fast as hell for me.
Yeah, it's pretty fast for me. I downloaded Walking Dead yesterday in about, 15 minutes.
But how big is that? How big is that?
It was 650 megs.
Now, how long would it take for you to download, like, say, a gig file, like 2 gigs? Would you
on Xbox?
Yeah.
Well, probably half an hour, 40 minutes.
It'd take me probably about an hour, about 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, that's
Where if on the PC, that would take fucking, 5-10 minutes, maybe less.
Okay. To download a 3 gig file?
2 gig file or something. It'd take me like maybe 5-10 minutes to download 2 gigs on the PC.
Crap.
Rather than an hour or so on the 3. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Well, yes, it's slow, I guess.
Yeah, I'm getting annoyed with that shit though. Like this, why am I paying why am I paying gold for nowadays with this shit? I honestly don't know.
Play games on PC, people. Just saying.
Well, I'm buying a lot more stuff on PC nowadays anyway, and tend to play a lot more for it. Play more stuff on it than I have been on the 360.
I was pretty much anti-PC, like maybe just a year ago, and now I'm like all pro PC, like, I'm gonna get this game on PC, like before I get it on consoles or stuff.
Because TV's the way, it's cheaper, and you can make it look better.
Yeah, when I launch a game on my PC, I mean, after the first time, because Steam has to go through its fucking shit of downloading the same thing over and over again, the DirectX and the C++ and all that stuff. So after it does that, like the second, third time, and all the times afterwards, it takes like 2 seconds and I'm in the game. So it's really, really quick compared to Xbox, where it has to be, and then it loads up the game and all that. So
yeah, it takes like 5 minutes for the thing to load up.
Yeah, but I play games on the Xbox. Either A, I don't have a choice, like Halo or Forza or stuff like that, and B, I play co-op. Like I played Borderlands with Derek and stuff like that. So I'll play Need for Speed with Derek. So it's probably then I will buy the game on the consoles. But I'd rather get him on PC. But if I don't have a choice, I will get him on console for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much what my sentiments are nowadays as well.
And it looks better.
Yeah, like I said, it does look better. Like, I've got Dishonored, it looks pretty nice on the PC, so it does. XCOM looks nice with the models on high, so.
Yeah. But, I'll talk about that a little later on. Dishonored looks good in some places and doesn't look good at all in others. But,
yeah, from what I've played of it, yeah, I can fight for that.
Yeah. So, okay, let's let Derek talk about the next news article.
Derek 2, yeah, go ahead.
Borderlands 2 DLC out next week. Derek, take it.
Yes, not only did the Necromancer DLC release this week, but now we just got news that the first of the campaign add-on DLC is coming out next week, on Tuesday.
That's pretty quick.
And it's called Captain Scarlet and Her Pirate's Booty. There's like a couple screenshots out there.
Captain Scarlet? That's a fucking old bloody TV show here.
Oh, maybe a reference.
Maybe
it's like you ever heard of Thunderbirds?
Yeah,
pretty much that there. Like the puppetry. That's pretty Captain Scarlet. Seriously, there must be fans of Captain Scarlet.
Probably.
I don't know.
They got their influence pretty much a whole lot of places. So.
Well, they got a little, was that a double entendre? Is that the word? Captain Scarlet and her pirate's booty? As in treasure and her butt?
Yeah. I'm guessing she has a fairly either nice butt or big butt. So that's what I'm guessing. So
that'd be kind of cool if there's pirates in the game now. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely buying it on day one. That's for sure.
So I guess first the Borderlands 1, the first DLC was zombies.
Yep.
Borderlands 2, the first DLC is pirates. So
Borderlands 3, the first DLC would be ninjas.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they already have a ninja. They have an assassin,
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, but like proper ninjas, like ones that are cloaked up and like nunchucks and all that shit.
Yeah. Like Borderlands nunchucks and all that. So Derek, you picking that up for sure.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the season pass. I just have to get some more points this weekend, but I'm looking forward to it.
He needs his Borderlands 2 fix.
Yeah.
So if you want to play it, you can play with me.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and we'll play some more co-op together. Level up a little bit.
Yeah, please go ahead. I haven't played that game in 3 weeks.
What level are you right now, Darren?
12 I was when I last played it.
I was going to say 12.
I'll be pretty close to that with the Necromancer, so if you want to play.
Yeah.
Oh, how is the
Necromancer is awesome. Like,
yeah.
I think it's going to be the best class in the game.
Cool.
Because that death trap is so freaking strong, and it lasts a really long time too.
Mhm.
It's almost like having another character out there.
Cool.
Do
they have a backstory?
He can shoot. What he primarily does is goes up and melees the enemies, like with claws, so it looks like Wolverine when he slashes enemies.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has like this laser beam that he can use to attack like rack that are flying around.
Okay.
And he kills like everything in like 2 hits. It's pretty sweet.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, even when you level him up, he'll probably be definitely way stronger.
Yeah, I heard this character was designed for people for like first-comers or people who aren't very adept at playing those types of games. That's what I heard.
I think maybe the one skill tree is kind of like that. It's called the Best Friends Forever skill tree. It has some things that could be helpful. Like there's a skill where if you shoot a wall or the ground, the bullets will ricochet off and hit an enemy from the side or the back.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, okay.
So that would be helpful for somebody that doesn't have the aim down quite right.
Is that the character that they did the promotional stuff? Even your girlfriend can play or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It kind of got
that little comment that one of the developers made in some interview or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It doesn't say that specifically in the game or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another tree called Ordered Chaos, and like one of the first skills you get is called Anarchy. And to use it, you have to keep firing your gun without reloading. So basically, just use up all the bullets in a clip and then reload instead of reloading early.
Okay.
When you do that, each time you do that, you build a stack of Anarchy, and once you get you can get up to 150 stacks, and for each stack you do 1.7% more damage. The accuracy is reduced by 1.7%.
Okay.
So, like, once you get it up to, say, like, 50 stacks, you're doing, what, like, not 70, like 80% more damage. So but then your accuracy is really reduced. So it'd probably be really good for, like a shotgun or something to get up close to an enemy. Mm-hmm. Which, like, for my class, that would be great if I could have something like that for Zero the Assassin. Mm-hmm. But there's a video on GameSpot where they showed it off, and you do like a ton of damage. Like once you get up to like 50 stacks of Anarchy, you're like one-shotting like everything. It's pretty cool. Wow. It looks pretty cool. So I'd like to try that Necromancer out some more for sure. I think I'm only level like 8 or 9, and I just got to Sanctuary when I was playing with it.
Okay. But I downloaded that code to get the other stuff now, so how do you access it? Is it just there or something now for you?
What code did you download?
You know the code that came with the Premier Club Edition, because isn't it, you get it, you have the macro...
Club, yeah. Once you go into the game, go into downloadable content, and then you can either get your free Necromancer, or you can buy you can get the compatibility patch, or DLC, so if you don't actually have it, you can play with people that have it.
Oh, okay.
But so I just picked the one that here, get your free Necromancer, and got that.
Yeah.
There were some reports about it wiping badass ranks.
Yeah.
I heard about it as well.
That didn't happen to me, so.
Didn't happen?
No, it didn't.
Okay. That's good.
So I'm still at 5,000 some badass rank.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be pissed if that happened to me.
Yeah, that would be shitty.
Yeah. I would just stop playing at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
The same with certain games, so if I'm far into a game and all of a sudden save gets deleted for some reason, I'll be like, screw this.
Yeah, have you ever had that happen to you in a game?
I'm probably sure it has though, but I just don't remember.
It happened to me in Dragon Age. I was
Crackdown, it happened to a lot of people as well.
Yeah, it happened to me. Crackdown. That's what I was going to say.
Crackdown. Okay. In Dragon Age, I was like 60 hours in, and for whatever reason, my save got corrupted. Oh, and I was like, "Fuck this! I ain't playing anymore." And it took them like a year or two to get a patch finally to fix it. This was on 360, not on PC.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but I was finally able to finish it. Like over a year later.
Shit. Really? Crap.
Yeah,
that would have been my game of the year that year for sure if I could. Because I love that game, but that just pissed me off to no end.
Yeah. No, like I totally agree with it. No, that happened to me. I'm sure it has.
We're checking like once every few weeks. Like, oh, maybe I'll go check and see if there's a patch and see if my game works magically. Nope. Corrupted save. Blah blah blah.
Shit.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it happened with you, correct. I think I do remember that there. I remember you mentioned it though. Like I
lost my progress.
Yeah, because there's like a patch or something came out for it though, and you had to like load up or something. You had to do some sort of load up it first, and then quit the thing for it to work properly. If you didn't, I think you had
to clear your cache and then load up the game or something like that, and go do something. I can't really remember what it was, but you had to do like some loops. Like
because
and turns and get it to work. But I finally got it to work, so one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah,
on the 360. So.
Yeah, because I was listening to that this year Best of Hotspot 2007.
Yeah.
Thing at work this week, and one of the calls was about it. There was this guy who rapped about it. So.
2007. Okay.
Yeah. It's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's a while back. Damn.
And a lot of people just got that game for the Halo 3 beta as well. Like, I think that's the only reason why that game did pretty well.
I remember that people just got the freaking game just to play some Halo 3. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, the phone is ringing again. There goes the phone. But anyway, yeah, I remember that. I think I was one of the only people in our group, besides you, maybe Darren, that got the game to play the game.
No, James and James Logan really got into it as well, collecting the. There was a few other people as well, but there was other ones who just like played for a bit and it's like, I'll just wait for the Halo 3 beta.
Yeah, I know. For people like I think Taylor, Mike, those guys got the game just to play the Halo 3 beta. I think they never even touched Crackdown or something like that.
I barely played the beta. Really, I played like a few matches. I was like, okay, that's Halo for you.
I barely played the freaking I barely played the demo. I was like, okay, well, this is Halo, cool, So I really loved Crackdown. I loved that game. It was an awesome game.
Yeah, one of the more enjoyable co-op sessions, even though it was frustrating as hell, was me and you doing all of the boss things on like the hardest difficulty or whatever.
Oh my god,
man! Some of the later ones were fucking we just got really pissed off.
Yeah, that was really raging.
But it was very fun. It was very enjoyable, though.
Yeah, one of my favorites of all time on the 360. That's for sure. I guess that's it. That's pretty much it for news.
News and tangents. We're probably like 30 minutes into this already.
Yeah, 38 minutes already into the podcast. So I guess we'll talk briefly and quickly about the games that are being released this week because there isn't much stuff being released, I guess. Just glaring here is Doom 3 BFG edition. Is any of you guys getting it?
No.
Because
I already have Doom 1, Doom 2, and I've got Doom 3 on PC, so no, don't need it.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting it either, but unless it's like $20 or something, maybe I'll consider it, but besides that, I'm not getting it. Dance Central Road 3, I don't think nobody's getting that.
No, we got the second one, which I played for like 5 minutes.
And 007 Legends with the best box art ever in a video game is coming.
Which apparently Target's selling it. It has broke a release date, street date for that, because I think I saw took a picture of it.
Yeah. Yep, and that's pretty much what's coming out this week. for video games. It's not a whole lot of stuff this week. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah, it's after like this week here. It's not really anything I'm looking forward to from what I can see. I don't know what there's out in the UK now. I'll check myself though, but you can continue on while I look it up here.
Yeah, and well, I guess we'll talk about it next week. But the week after that, there's a couple of 2 games I'm interested in: Medal of Honor Warfighter and Forza Horizon, which I did not care for at all. Maybe last week, if you would have asked me about, Forza Horizon, I would have said, no, I don't think so. But after seeing the reviews and watching the quick look, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting this game. I am definitely getting this game. Did you play it? I haven't played it yet. I know you said that the cars didn't drive really well. You played the demo, and you said...
Yeah, you get to play with a Viper, which I never use a Viper in racing games because they handle like shit and they're really swirly. You play as a Ford Mustang, which is the same thing basically. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if it's a Mitsubishi Lancer or one of those like Japanese cars.
Yeah.
But it was set up as like a off-road course, and which is also swirly. So all the things I don't like about racing games is having cars that handle that are very hard to control.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's trying to be a sim or if it's trying to be an arcade game. It looks like an arcade game, but the cars handle like a sim. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm. But they said it's not as deep as the regular Forza games are. It's more arcadey off-road, just racing around open world, do events. It looks it looks a little bit like Burnout Paradise was. You go around and you do.
It looks like Test Drive Unlimited to me.
It does look like DDU, yeah. It does look like DDU.
Need for Speed Most Wanted looks like Burnout Paradise, but this looks like Test Drive Unlimited.
Yeah, but a little bit more fun. I think it looks more fun, more refined. I'll definitely give it a shot because I like the Forza series, and this looks like a good new launch I guess another category of game for the Forza series. So I'll give it a try. I'll see how it is.
I'm surprised he got. I didn't realize I was going to get 5 stars. I assumed it would have gotten 4 stars. Like, geez, 5 stars, yeah. Man. You must have really liked it.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, really? Okay. And he got 8.5 on GameSpot, I think. So that's a pretty good. I was sure that game was going to bomb. I was sure it was going to, end up in the 6 or 7s or something.
But it has Bizarre Creation people working on it, has a few Codemaster people working on it and as well. So it's I don't think it would have gone really that wrong because some of the ones have done great series, Project Gotham Racing and Dirt and all those ones.
Yeah, like they said in a quick look, it's like a dream team of car racing games. Dream team of car racing game cast members, I guess. You get together and create the game. So yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm gonna give it a shot for sure. Not sure about Medal of Honor, but yeah.
Not for another week, 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks, and I was sure it was coming out next week. I was like, geez, well, I'll buy that next week. But no, it's coming out in 2 weeks. I was like, wow, that's pretty early for a review. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes they do that, though. Sometimes the game doesn't come out for another week or two and have a release date, because it's they don't really probably have a big embargo like some games do. People got Resident Evil 6 way in advance now.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't post the reviews.
I don't really understand the embargo thing, honestly. Don't you want to get news of your game out faster, I don't know.
When it's sometimes when there's usually an embargo, that means it's maybe not that great of a game.
Yeah, true. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that probably next week, the games that are going to be out in 2 weeks. But for now, let's talk about the games we've been playing this week, I guess. Let's start off with Derek. You go ahead and talk to us about the games you've been playing, but we'll keep one game aside for a little later.
Like we always do. Every time a new one comes out, we always have to talk in detail about it.
Yeah, because us 3 have been playing it. So go ahead, Derek, talk to us about what else you've been playing.
Okay. Well, I did mention Borderlands 2 earlier. I'm up to level 38 or 39 with my assassin on my true Vault Hunter mode playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just got to Sanctuary in that playthrough. It is definitely more harder, but the guns and the loot is much better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a grenade. I think I did mention this in the last podcast. At the Boom Boom boss fight, I got a grenade, an orange grenade, which is the rarest rarity in the game. It does like 8,000 some damage times like 8. It's like you throw it out and then it breaks into smaller grenades. Then it explodes and then it breaks into even smaller grenades and explodes. And like when you throw it out, you kind of have to run back a ways because you'll get hit by the blast as well. It's so huge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. It's fun throwing that thing out.
It's pretty awesome.
So yeah, I'm definitely getting some better guns, some better like corrosive guns and electric guns. I don't know, I was getting to a point where I was like, I've done this thing like 4 or 5 times now, so I didn't really want to play it any further. But then the Necromancer thing came out, the character Gage, the Necromancer. So I decided I was going to play Walking Dead Episode 4, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. But then for some reason I ended up playing Borderlands 2 again for like 3 hours with the Necromancer. I think because the Necromancer character is really fun to play with. Mm-hmm. Like I wish I could just put in a code and get to level like 30, so I could just bypass all the time I'd have to spend, so I can finally get into the character and really get into the skill trees. But so yeah, I don't know. I mean, depending on what level you have to be for the DLC that's coming out next week, I might just use my Necromancer character for that. But we'll see. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much it for Borderlands 2. I played Tokyo Jungle some more. On PSN. I actually bought the DLC that was released, I think probably in the last week or so. There's some new animals, a kangaroo, a crocodile. Shit, what are the other two? A giraffe, and then something else.
Australian DLC?
I don't know, maybe. So I tried the crocodile, and he's like extremely powerful, and his health is like massive, but he's really slow. And his hunger level is really low.
Okay.
So if you don't find something to kill and eat quick, your hunger is going to drop, and then you're going to start losing life. But it's really fun to run around as a crocodile and just like eat everything. Like there's nothing you can't like eat. It's so cool. Like I can go up to a freaking tiger and just like attack him and kill him in one hit. That's fun. That's fun.
I still have to get that game. I still haven't played it yet.
You should. It's worth it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people really quite like it now. I was saying I was going to get it though. I just might leave it off though because I'm just going to be too busy playing a few other games that I got.
Is there any news that if it's coming out on Steam?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't want a credit card to Sony, so
just get a card.
Yeah, just go to the store and buy. That's what I did. Buy one of those little cards with the codes on them. And as far as the regular game, I unlocked the gazelle. I played as the deer, and I unlocked the gazelle and the pig. I actually played as the gazelle, and I got like really far, and then I don't know. I think I got killed by a freaking tiger or something. But
Shere Khan whooped your ass.
The game's really fun. I like it a lot. I just wish you could save whenever you want to. Like you can save when you're about to mate, but it's only like a quick save. So once you go back to it, then like that's it. You can't go back to it again. I guess that's why they call it survival mode. So
yeah,
there's a story mode, but you only unlock chapters in the story mode once, like after you've gotten further in the survival mode. But yeah, I really like that game. I can't wait to try out the like the dinosaurs and like the tiger and lion and stuff. It should be pretty cool. Forza Horizon demo, I mentioned we just talked about that. I didn't like it. I didn't really know what to expect. I actually thought it would be pretty good, but I don't know. I think maybe they had a poor choice of car selection in that, I think, in that demo. So I'll have to watch the quick look and see what that's all about.
Yeah.
XCOM Enemy Unknown demo, I played that on PC, although I only got so far. I think I had to leave or something, so I couldn't finish a mission. But I can tell I definitely would love that game, even though everybody says it's hard. but I love that style of game, the strategy RPG, turn-based strategy RPG. So I'm definitely going to buy it at some point. I just don't know when. And yeah, I know you guys have been playing it, so you can talk about it more when it's.
Will you get it on PC if you buy it?
Yeah, I'll get it on PC. Yeah, because I tried it on my PC and it worked fine. I think I had everything at medium and didn't have any slowdown or anything. So
yeah, I don't think it's I have everything on hand. Runs fine. It's not really one of those very demanding games now.
No, I don't think so. No.
That's good.
Not really.
Yeah, it looks fun. I didn't get into any like the base building stuff, so but that seems pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been playing a stupid Facebook game called
We all have.
Yeah, we all have been playing that.
You guys are like, oh man, it's so awesome, and Dennis was talking about it when we recorded last week. And I had initially mentioned my hate for the automatic postings that application does with your timeline. But if you block it, or if you go into your own setting and change it so that it doesn't automatically post for you, you can do that, and I would recommend that. Anyway, Song Pop, it's this Facebook game, although it's also on Android phones and iOS phones. It's kind of like Draw Something, where you have to challenge somebody, and you pick a category, you pick a genre of music, and then you have to answer 5 songs in as quick a time as possible. It's multiple choice for each song. It's 4 choices. Sometimes you get to choose the name of the artist, sometimes it's the name of the song. So if you're like me and you know artists well, but you don't know the names of songs well, then it can be tricky sometimes. And if you win, you get 3 coins, or if you lose, you get 1 coin, and then the coins you use to unlock new categories.
Yeah.
But it's basically set up. It even looks like Draw Something, like just like the font and like the buttons. It looks almost like it's the same company that did it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same company that did it.
Well, they were bought by Facebook.
Yeah. So it's probably the same company.
Yeah, so Song Pop, it pisses me off because everybody answers the songs in like 2 seconds or less all the fucking time.
Except for metal?
Yeah, because I'm the only one who listens to metal in like the whole world apparently. Because like everybody that I play on, not even just you guys, but everybody else, like I win every time.
Yeah, because
even if I get two songs wrong, I'll still win.
Yeah. You know the band.
I listen to metal, so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fun, but it's really frustrating when you lose all the damn time.
Yeah.
So because
it's more addicting than fun, I guess you could say.
It's what?
It's more addicting than fun. It's like, oh, okay, I gotta beat this guy.
Yeah, gotta beat me.
Yeah, you're pretty hard to beat.
No, if you give me modern rap now, I'd be fucking clueless. Like, Liam gave me that some. Although the last one he gave me actually got all of them right though, but sometimes if you give me modern rap or metal or something like that, I'll be lost.
Yeah. Modern rap, yeah.
I only know like the mainstream kind of metal stuff now, not like stuff that pops up. Yeah, stuff that doesn't pop up and that pops up in that game. Or some of those ones I've never heard of in my life.
They had Nightwish on there a couple times.
I didn't hear them yet.
Oh, it's been a few times that they've popped up for me. Probably because I select it all the time. You don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, that game's it is kind of addicting in a way, but it's also kind of frustrating. And it's also you can't just play it. You have to wait for somebody to take their turn, and then you can finally play. Yeah. So you probably want to have like a whole bunch of different games going, so you can have more opportunities to play.
Yeah.
That's right. You two and Liam.
That's like 15 games that only like 3 people play, so it's just crazy.
I think I have 7 going. Something.
So yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be playing that. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Just give me metal all the time, and then you can beat me then. And I'd be like, fuck you.
Except you can't give medal all the time because the song
sometimes it doesn't pop up, and you have power.
Yeah, but you could shuffle though if you have the shuffles. It might pop up.
If you have the power up, yeah, but you need the power up to do that.
So do you guys have it set so that you can see the people's choices while you're doing the challenge?
No.
Because that's really stupid. It's like, why even play then?
I actually do have that. Sometimes I don't even know who it is, and then I see what they answered.
Yeah, well,
at that point, all you're doing is watching for the button to pop up. You're not even listening to the song. That's what happened to me when I first started playing it. Like,
but sometimes I do listen to the song, but I don't know who it is, so I just have to fucking wait. It's like, oh, who the fuck is this? And then I'm like, look, it's all right. That's who it is.
But if you do that, you're gonna lose all the time because the person has answered faster than you.
Yeah, because I know like who it was the quicker than I did, though. That's the reason.
Yeah.
They're going to win anyway because I didn't know who it was beforehand. Or whatnot.
I took that off because I found that distracting.
I found it extremely distracting. I'm surprised that that's even an option.
Yeah. I found it's cool that it shows you after you answered, like, okay, this person answered that and was right or it was wrong, but during the song, I think I found it distracting. I was like, oh, I don't listen to the song. I'm like, oh, okay, press a button, and if you don't know the song or something. Especially video games, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty easy to remember, like Pac-Man or, a Contra or stuff like that, but once you get into the fucking, Darren sent me one there, there's a song, I can't remember what song it was, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like some video game song. That's I just selected something and got it. I got it by a miracle because I don't even know. I didn't even know what it was. I think it was Final Fantasy. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Was it 8-bit? No, did it say 8-bit?
It did, yeah, I think it's Final Fantasy.
That or Castlevania, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, Castlevania, that's the one.
It's always that one, every time it comes up, it's always fucking Vampire Killer that pops up. It's no other one from the Castlevania
series. There's always like, it's the same song for like a lot of different songs over and over.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I got Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive. It's like, okay, well, this is Wanted Dead or Alive.
That's the only problem I have with it, though, it's just the same songs pop up again and again, and you easily know who it is.
Yep.
That's why it takes so damn long to unlock new songs and so damn long to get enough coins to unlock new categories.
I bought a bunch of coins with money, though. I couldn't fucking be arsed.
Okay. Yeah, $399. Like I want to get the wrestling one, and it's $399. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, so that when you play, you're gonna pick that for me all the time.
Yeah, I just got I think it's like 3,000 coins for like £6. I think it was. Mm-hmm. And I bought the video game one, the pro wrestling one, and the metal one.
Since my credit card got hacked on Facebook, I kind of don't want to.
I can see that now. I wouldn't blame you for not doing that now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, anything else, Derek?
I bought binary domain finally.
Yay!
Yeah. Finally, less than $60. It was. I saw a tweet on my phone from one of these like Twitter accounts that just post deals and stuff.
Yeah, I have one of them as well.
Newegg.com binary domain is $15, as well as Yakuza Dead Souls, and then Rage on PC is like $6. So I bought binary domain like right away, and free shipping too. So I'll have that next week sometime.
One of the best games of the year. Very underestimated.
Underrated. Oh yeah, underrated.
Underrated, yeah. Very good game.
So
Alex Navarro was looking for a bunch of games to play or something, wasn't it? I think that was you mentioned it or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I tweeted him binary domain and Sleeping Dogs. So.
Did he say, I'll play those? Probably didn't respond to that, right?
No, of course not.
He never really responds to most people anyway.
Yeah. He doesn't really, so it doesn't really matter. I think the only
most
person
people who have podcasts do not respond.
Well, David Jaffe responded to me, so he did twice.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's amazing.
And Rich Gallup responded to me when I said I liked the Fort Cat game. He responded to me as well, so kudos to those guys.
Yeah.
Ken Van Ord responds to me regularly, so
Yeah, sometimes, like, the odd time he responds to me as well, but not, like, really most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Did anybody famous respond to you?
No, just those two. Just those two and someone else as well, from, like, the Xbox community team on here in, like, UK, that's really it.
I tweeted to Hulk Hogan and he never responded to me.
What'd you say, you suck, brother?
No, I tweeted to him, I said, is this thing on, brother? He never responded to me.
I wonder why.
Actually,
I think he probably blocked you after that.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was great. Made me laugh. What'd you say?
Back when WWE All-Stars came out, and I played the demo, and I tweeted, like, why is Hacksaw Jim Duggan not in this game? And then I got a response from a Twitter account that was named Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I don't know if it was a real person. And he's like, no kidding. Like, oh, it was so funny. That'd be if it was really him, that'd be so cool. But I doubt it.
Was there the blue check mark next to his name? Do you remember?
It was a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sometimes even if it is an authentic account, they don't have that verified.
Yeah.
Thing.
It could be. He does have a Twitter. It's official Hacksaw. @official Hacksaw. That's his official account.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Could have been. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I'm just looking at it now. He does go ho like all the time. So maybe it was.
Probably it's him. So who knows?
That was cool. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah. So anything else you played, Derek? You want to discuss?
Nope.
No.
I hope you played, but I hope you check out Binary Me, and hopefully you like it as much as me and Dennis did.
Yeah, that's a fantastic.
Well, I bought it. Of course, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, like myself. But no, I don't really buy as much as I used to though. That might not be the case. That might not look the case with you guys, but it is the truth.
Seems to me you buy a lot of games. You and Stephanie like always buying a game.
Yeah, like every week.
Like, do you even finish those fucking games? Jesus.
I don't do it though. Like I don't do it as much as I used to now. But I don't think she's been buying it. I don't know. But like that's probably because she hasn't done a video in a few months because of the fact that it's her whole moving process malarkey.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's the deal with that. If it's like, I'm sure she's probably still bought a lot of games though. But
yeah. It's like every couple of tweets I see, oh, I bought this, oh, I bought that, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, she's always going to a flea market and buying a bunch of, like, handheld games.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, okay. I have trouble finishing one game, and she's buying a whole
bunch of people I know don't really tend to finish games. It's like, some people don't really care about that. It's like, I just like playing the game, I just enjoy it anyway, I don't really care about finishing it. Like, I'm one of those guys that do care about finishing games, though, just to know I've accomplished something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, but it depends on the game. I mean, if it's too long, I'll be probably won't finish it.
Like if it's a game that has like a ending, not like the Rock Band or like any of those games now. Like it has a game like Bang Remain or Sleeping Dogs or anything like that now.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should go, and I guess Darren, you should go. I'll go last.
Okay, leave yourself to last, you bastard.
Yeah.
I'll probably just leave the two games we can talk about till yourself. We can talk about them together then.
Mm-hmm.
I played some Spec Ops The Line, more of it though, last Sunday I think it was, like a few days last week there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I agree though. The story's quite interesting now, but the gameplay is not that great. It's just your standard cover third-person shooter though. It's adequate at best though.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I have to say in it though. It's like it's a decent game though. It's just not great though, and I should try and pick it up though and try to play through it though. But like, probably that's one of the reasons.
It's not long at all.
Yeah, I think it was in like chapter 5 already or so. Chapter 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, you're pretty much halfway. Maybe a little bit more halfway.
Yeah.
Than half.
Nah, I think it has like 16 chapters or something like that. 15.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
I mean, could be wrong, no, but yeah. Like, it's a decent enough game, though. It's not great, though, but, like, I'm not complaining. I only paid £5 for it, though, so.
Yeah.
If I paid the full price, I would have been a bit more, you know.
Yeah, I got it for 10% off, so I didn't get it full price, but still, it was pretty,
Wasn't it more than 10%, though? I think you got it for, like, $20 odd. It wasn't like, it was on a sale. It was one of the sale deals things in the summer sale.
Yeah, it was a summer sale. Was it $20?
It wasn't 10%. No, it was no way. It was 10. I think it was like 40% or something.
Okay, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Because it was 10% off, that's like nothing.
But I already wanted to play that game, so, you know, when it was on sale, I said, yeah, okay, I'll get it now.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned it last time. It's like I was going to get it there. I was like, nah, I'm not going to bother. And then it's like, yep, I've seen it there for £5. Like, yep, I'm glad I waited then.
Yeah.
I just played a bit more professionally at Inspector's Call. Not really playing a whole lot of it. Just really at work, though, for like maybe like 20-30 minutes or so. And that's really it. So, progressing through it very slowly. It'll probably be like another block of months before I finish it if I just keep going the way I am. And just play at work, though. Finished Nights in the Dreams HD, in other words, just basically did all the levels. But that, as I said before, that game, you can hardly... You can finish that game in like an hour or two. It's not that long whatsoever.
Yeah,
I got mostly
like games.
B rankings pretty much, with 1A. Cause basically there isn't like the achievements in it are goddamn easy. I've got all the achievements in the game except for one, which is get A rankings in all the levels, which I might go and try. Just to actually get a full 400 points in a game I haven't done that since, I think the last game I did that was got full, all the points was Pac-Man Championship Edition Deluxe. I think that was the last game I did for that now. But yeah, I like that game though, I really love Nights, so some people are like a bit annoyed at as I said before last week with Jeff Gershman, that just a bit pissed with him and what he said about Nights. Like, I can understand what he's talking about, though, but it's just like, yeah, I still think that Quick Look was goddamn awful. I finished Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit, and that game is fucking awesome. I really, really enjoyed that game. It was absolutely nuts, though. Like, I talked about it a bit last week there, I just absolutely loved it. It was just really nutty. It's just some of the wee little mini things you have to do to kill a anime or show, and just some of the animations are pretty awesome. Like I mentioned that like Space Invaders one last week, and there's this one as well where you have to pump yourself up with air, like with the weights, and then so you beat this big muscly fucking footballer, and you kick the ball, and then you kick it into the net, and it's like just stretches the net out, and then just like slices them up then because he just went through the net or whatever. Just some of the death animations in are pretty great though. Like if you're a fan of those like weird ass like, you know, action games, action platformers, then definitely check it out. I really enjoyed it. That's pretty much all that I've been playing as far as I can remember, apart from the two games that we can talk about in detail with yourself now. And of course The Walking Dead episode 4, which I actually played before you guys this time round.
Yeah, you finished it before us.
Cause good job, cause the fact is I didn't have to wait till like fucking the next day for it to come out like the last one. Cause I was waiting patiently for episode 3 to come out on the last time in August. It's like, come on, I want to play this. Oh no, it's not gonna come out until fucking early in the night or something. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm playing, so.
That's it.
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess I should go next. As you know, I bought last weekend, I think I talked a little bit about this on, both podcasts I was on last week. Warhammer 40k Space Marine.
Space Marine!
Yep.
Every time I hear that, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, it always does that for me too. So, played a little bit of that, didn't get very far into the game. I'll say why in a couple of minutes. Didn't get very far in the game. I got maybe chapter 6. Didn't play a whole lot after both of our podcasts. because the day that I did the podcast with Derek, there's a certain game that came on sale on Steam. It came on sale 66% off, and I said that I would buy the game if it, came on sale. So I did exactly that. I bought my favorite game of 2011 again, Saints Row the Third, which I bought on PC.
What is wrong with you?
I haven't done that a whole lot of times.
I did, but too often. Certain games I bought already have them on other formats, but just tend to buy them.
Yeah, like San Andreas, I have 3 copies. I have PS2, Xbox, and a PC. That's the one I have.
Same with me.
I have 2 copies of what is it called? Vice City on PS2 and PC, and a couple of other games that I have 2 copies of. But I bought Saints Row the Third. I said, well, I'm going to check out the graphics, see what it looks like, and maybe play an hour, maybe 30 minutes of it, and just move along. And I ended up playing maybe 5 hours of Saints Row. So I bought Saints Row, played about 6 hours of Saints Row. I'm at the where am I at again?
Did you do the Decker's Die mission?
No, I haven't done that one. I got to the whole boat. Yeah, that's the last one that I did. The one where you rescue the hose from the boat there.
Yeah, Decker's Die mission's the best mission in that game.
I have to agree. Yeah,
that mission's awesome.
Yeah, I got back into it. The game on the PC has a whole lot of technical issues, though. Like it looks good. It looks very good, but the game has technical issues. It's first of all, the sound kind of went away from me when I was playing it. I couldn't hear the characters talk during cutscenes.
So yeah, because you were talking to me during that time.
Yeah, I couldn't hear them. I was, what the fuck is going on? So I had to go online, check out the forums, and they said you need to set your speakers so they're not 7.1 surround. You have to set them so they're, 5.1 or something else. So I set my speakers to actually speakers, stereo surround speakers. And since I have a headset, I play with a headset, so I put that at that, and it worked perfectly. So the sound came back, everything was fine. Another thing, when you, because I often, I play and then I, Windows tab into Windows and check out, Twitter or Facebook or stuff like that, see what's going on. And then I go back into the game, and when I went back into Saints Row, it would crash. Constantly, all the time. So I was like, Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here? So I looked online, there's no solution. There's no patch for that. So it just says stay in your game, and if you have to exit the game properly and go back into it, and, I guess for people who don't have outstanding rigs, that could be troublesome. But since my rig is pretty good, it doesn't take me too long to load up the game. So, but that pisses me off because I always do that. Like if I'm playing Dishonored or XCOM or something, like I'll tab into Windows, check my stuff, go back into the game, and it'll chug along a little bit, like 2 seconds, but then it catches up and it goes fine afterwards.
Yeah, I do that sometimes as well. I'll basically go out of it when I'm playing a game and then just check a few things, and most of the time it be alright. Sometimes I just go back and make crash, but that's very rare it happens.
Yeah, Saints Row the Third does it constantly, so I didn't alt tab too much when I was playing that. So of course, still fantastic game, still enjoyable game. I got caught up once again in the game. It's like you start playing it and immediately it sucks you in, and you get caught up into it. So fantastic game, so marvelous. Looks really, really good on PC. Reflections, lighting, looks fantastic. The characters not so much, but the whole environment looks really, really good. So yeah, I've been playing that. I've been playing Songpak. We talked about that. We'll talk about Walking Dead. I've been playing Dishonored this week. One of the new releases from last week.
As have I.
Picked it up at launch. Well, I actually downloaded it like Sunday, and I started playing it on Tuesday night. It's a good game. It's a pretty good game. One thing I have that I can say is, while I'm playing the game, I always feel like I'm playing it wrong. Like, I always get that feeling like I'm playing it wrong. Like I should be either stealth killing or stealth attacking the people, or just,
avoiding them altogether.
Avoiding them altogether. But since I'm absolutely shit at stealth, like I really suck at being stealthy, I always get caught. So I have to kill them or, stuff like that. So, and at the very beginning of the game, I don't know if you saw that, Darren, like the very first person you encounter as you step out of the jail, they tell you the more people you kill, the better ending you'll get.
Yeah, I heard about that in the, I don't think I paid attention to that though, but I heard about it in the Bombcast now. They talked about it there, where it's like, basically if you want to get a better ending, then try not to kill people.
Yeah.
Just try to maybe take them as non-lethal takedown, or like avoid them altogether. And also there is certain ways, they're talking about there's like certain ways you don't have to kill like your targets either. Like you can go and kill them, or there's like a certain other way, through other means you could just like, someone else can take care of them through certain means or whatnot as well now, which is like, I might just do that now. But like I've already killed like, it's like some of them I've taken down non-lethal way, and there's a few ones that like, did get caught now and had to like, take care of them the lethal way. Mm-hmm. So, and like that's it, yeah, it's like the more, like yeah, if you kill a lot of people though, it's like your chaos rating's gonna be high and you're gonna get a bad ending.
Mm-hmm.
And like the low it is, I think there's like just 2 endings, is it? Like I think it's just 2 endings or something. I don't exactly know, or I might be a bunch of endings. And as well, like there's the dialogue will be different as well and all that stuff. Like I was looking up in the forums there as well. Like if you're a bit more stealthy, you're going to get some different dialogue as well in certain scenarios as well, which is like pretty cool. It's like, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I can, it's kind of like, Walking Dead or something. Like you can play through the game and like encounter these different dialogue options in, and experience the game a bit different than you did before.
So that kind of puts an extra stress on playing the game. Like I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to fuck up. What am I going to do? I have to go there. I have to, It kind of puts an extra stress level on the game, and that I really don't like. Like it's like, oh, if I kill this guy, oh fuck, I'm fucked. My ending's gonna be fucked, and I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm playing the game wrong. I kind of feel like I should be stealthy. I'm not. I get caught. I kill that guy. And then all the guys come in and they start attacking me, and I kill them all. And the game's not hard at all.
No, it's not that. It's because the fact is, and most other stealth games where if you do get caught, you're pretty much fucked. It's like, oh, fuck's sake, I have to load up again because you're just going to get, screwed.
Metal Gear. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like maybe some of the early Metal Gear games, like Metal Gear 4 is not really like that way now. But like some of the earlier ones, yes. Splinter Cell and, Deus Ex. Like some of those games, like if you get caught, like crap, I'm gonna have to start all over here again. But like in this here, if you get caught, like it's not really that problem. You just like slash the block and like you can easily take care of them then.
And you can just run away. You can just like blink out of the, out of their view.
Yeah, I haven't done that actually yet.
I've done that a couple of times. I blinked like yeah, I don't know if you got to the place where there's dogs everywhere.
No, I'm not really that far. I'm just just doing the first mission, like the first proper mission in the game where you have to take care, I think it was Overseer Campbell, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I've just been doing around, I just done like the side quest for, like I'm just about to finish off the side quest for Granny Rags where you have to get the elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, I'm not so sure if I can hand that in because someone said on my tweet about that, so if I hand this in about this poison thing here, is that going to count towards my chaos rating as well?
Oh, well,
like,
yeah, that's
like, it's kind of like a moral choices now, like, should I do this now, or should I just keep it, though?
I actually poisoned the water, myself. I poisoned it. Spoilers, people, sorry about that, but I actually poisoned the water on my side. In the distillery there?
Yeah, I haven't gone to the distillery yet, that's where I have to go to next now.
No, you don't spoil it. No, you don't. Do you poison the water? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, that's where I have to go to now, because I went into the doctor's office now.
Yeah.
And you have to get, like, it's like the rat fist thing or something, and then you have to take it to the distillery, then you have to put into the, the mix or whatever it is, probably, and then you go poison the water or the brewery or whatever it is, like the...
Have you fallen into a nest of rats so far?
Like, have I got killed by rats, you mean?
Yeah.
No. I haven't yet.
I fell into one, like I was trying to blink over a roof, which blinking is fucking hard to do. Like, to me, I find it really difficult. Like, jumping and blinking at the same time. That's hard to me, but I don't know if you find it hard, but I find it pretty difficult to do. I can do it, but, it's kind of difficult.
I haven't been using a whole lot, though, outside, like, the section that just showed you how to do it, really.
Okay, so you just go in there and kill everybody?
No, I just try to be, stealthy, though, like, take them down, non-lethal takedown, like, try to cover, like, hide them where they're at, though, as well, and sometimes as well, like, sometimes you might hide them, like, you, like, take them down, like, maybe put them away somewhere, but, like, some of the time the rats are going to come and get them anyway, and again, I think that, I heard that could count towards your chaos rating as well. It's like, god damn, it's like, is there nothing you can do here to make fucking...
But that would be ridiculous, because that's not even your fault.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of dumb.
It's like, that's like some of the people that have been saying, though, it's like sometimes, like, I think, I was in that doctor's office as well, and I was, like, walking away, and I think I killed the maid there or something. Didn't even kill her. I didn't even hit her. It just seems like, I just, like, went up the side or something, like, accidentally knocked into her, and then she went down, and they say, don't tell her she's fucking dead. Didn't even do anything.
Well, it depends. Are they snoring? Was she snoring or not?
I don't know.
Because if you put a sleeper hold on her, and that's what I do, like with the peasants, like not the regular, like not the guards, but the peasants. I put sleeper holds on them because I got caught one time when one of the peasants saw me, and hey, he's there. And then guards came to attack me. So
yeah, no, I just when she seen me and it got caught, and like she just ran away, and then this guard came and just took care of him. And then I went up to where she was at. She was like cowering and fear, and then just I think like bumped into her, and then she got knocked over. It's like, okay, she dead. Didn't even hit her. I didn't even like hit her with my sword or like the crossbow or something. She just got knocked over or something. It's like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's great that they give you all these options and all these choices, but they kind of make you feel bad for killing people. And Deus Ex Human Revolution didn't do that. I mean, I played the entire game just shooting people in the face. That was that, The endings, Derek can vouch for this because he's played it. The endings are fucking dumb, but you don't get a worse ending because you killed half of the population,
What are you talking about?
Deus Ex.
Oh, Deus Ex endings, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you could kill, like, all the guards if you want to. It won't go towards your ending being better or worse or whatever, I just spent my time shooting everybody.
Unless there's another button you press if you don't kill anybody in the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I could never do that in a fucking stealth game, no fucking way, because I'm going to get caught eventually. It's like, oh, screw this, I'm not going to waste an hour and then fucking screw up and then have to load up like an hour, waste an hour's progress or whatever now.
Yeah, and the thing for me is that I'm not patient. Like, I'm not going to just crouch there and wait for a guard to pass, go around, come back, and I'm patient like that.
But like, there's that dark vision power though, where you can see what their pattern is and all that there, like, you know where they're at now, like behind the wall or whatever, so. But like, sometimes you can like walk into a room and all of a sudden you get caught. Like, it's not like with me that this game, but like in other stealth games, like you can walk like, and got caught, like, why the hell did he see me?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I'm playing through the game. The game's great. I really like the voice acting, really like the story. Contrary to Patrick Klepek, who didn't really care for it. I kind of like the story. And, you know, I read everything I come across. Like all the books and all the papers.
I don't really read them, no. I just like kind of glance at them. I just like, you know, like pick them up or whatever and then just add them into the journal. That's really it. But I'm sure they're like that's like it's like that's kind of thing which is like an Oblivion or something now, or like, you know, Skyrim, where like just endless amounts of stuff to read in like in the books and that you find in those kind of games.
When I first started playing Skyrim, I used to read everything. I was like reading everything there was, like every book I picked up, and then they started repeating. I said, "Fuck this! I'm not going to waste my time." You know?
Yeah, for play, like there's people out there who like read all that stuff. Like, yeah, people that cater to that audience now, is like, oh, but I'm not like that kind of guy. Like, I wouldn't see myself reading some of the stuff. Like, I did sometimes with Oblivion now, but I didn't really do it in Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying Dishonored. Like, I
haven't played as much now. We've played like maybe 2-3 hours of it thus far.
I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's a good game. But I always get the sense that I'm not playing it the way it's supposed to be played. And I'm not the type of guy who's gonna fuck up and reload my save and go again. And reload my save and go again. No, I'm not. I'm gonna, fuck it, I fucked up, whatever. I'm gonna continue on, and, you know. So like a 10-hour game is gonna turn into a 50-hour game or something, you know. It's like, nah. I know you get better at, you know, stealthing around, but and you get more powers to do so also. So now I got the possession one, so I can possess mice. Rats, I mean, so far. So I just possess a rat and go into sewage and, you know, stuff like that. But it's a good game. Graphically, some parts look marvelous, like the lighting and the effects and all that.
The city looks nice. Dunwall looks nice.
Yeah, Dunwall was made by that same guy who did the City 17.
Yes, this artist, whatever. I forget his name though, but yeah.
Yeah. It does look. It does have. You know, it has a feeling of. BioShock with the powers.
That's pretty much what I get though. Like the powers and like the whole, you know, interface, like the way you collect the coins and like, you know, the prompts, so the 8 and all that stuff. That's totally from BioShock.
Oh yeah. It gets a whole lot of BioShock. You know, a little bit of Half-Life, a little bit of Fallout. Also, I kind of felt like there was a little bit of Fallout stuff in there. All the things you collect and all that. You know, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game, but I mean, it's not going to be my game of the year, and I'll always have that feeling that I'm playing it not the way it's supposed to be played.
After listening to the Bombcast, so I feel like I want to try to be more stealthy now and try to get that good ending.
Yeah.
After listening to the Bombcast.
It's not like I'm going to cry if I get the bad ending, but, you know, it's just, you know.
Well, I'm sure there will be a big difference now, depending on that there. It's not like one of those stupid ass endings, you know, like Mass Effect now. It's like, okay, like, no matter what way, it's not going to be like one of those, you know, hardly like a different color palette now. Like, I want to say, I fucking went through this way here, and it's like a completely different ending to the other way. Not like, you know, fucking, you know, different line of dialogue or like a color palette or something like that. Like, what's the point? Like, I did all this shit for that, okay. And even though like it's not that completely different, like what's the point of doing all that stuff then and wasting time?
But it'll be totally different, like the Force Unleashed games.
Yeah.
Like one's going to be canon, the other one's not going to be canon. Like it'll be. I don't know if you guys played both the Force Unleashed.
Yeah,
games,
I played both of them.
It's like the first Force Unleashed game. You kill off Darth Vader. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why is that?
Yeah, that's completely weird.
It's like, okay,
that
you
was
kill off
an
that
ending.
bit.
That wasn't like...
Yeah, it's an alternate ending, but
that wasn't like
it's
the
not
real
canon
ending.
at all. Yeah. It's not canon at all, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like
fun,
it's like two options, isn't it? You go down and you can go down and finish him off, or you just go and confront the Emperor, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I thought at the end of the first one, does he turn you into something, even if you confront him or something? Or does he just capture you at the end of the first game?
No, you die in the first game.
You either die or you get turned into like a new Darth, like with machinery and stuff.
So in the second one, he's a clone, right?
Yeah.
Now, don't you just die anyway, no matter what option you choose? Don't you have to fight the Emperor anyway, though? In either case?
No, you either fight Darth Vader or you fight the Emperor.
Oh, okay.
The Emperor is like the real ending, like the canon, the ending that they use for episode 2 or the second game. That's the ending that they use is the Emperor ending.
I thought you had to fight Darth Vader like after you attack him down, and then you fight the Emperor again. No, because I just went and confronted. I was like the light side ending, whatever I think it is, probably. That's the one I chose.
I did both of them.
I haven't done that though. I didn't go back. I've got the Ultimate Sith Edition now for it though. Because I got for a while back though. Because I want to try. Never played the DLC stuff.
Yeah, is that the DLC is the one where you have to go kill Luke Skywalker or something?
Yeah, I guess you use Tatooine and Hoth, I think they are, and the Jedi, Jedi car or something. I think they're the 3 DLC. I think it is now. I think they're the 3 DLC you had in the first one.
Okay.
I think the second one only had Endor. I think
where you go to kill all the Ewoks.
I think that's the only one. Man, that second game.
Yeah.
That was fucking short as hell, 4 hours.
Yeah, that was short. It was a short game.
And that Dagobah level was completely a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
That was just let's get Yoda in here. That was pretty much the only reason that level existed.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 minutes and that says, what's the point of this? What's the point of that level in it?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Dishonored, of course I'm going to finish it. I'm going to continue playing it, and even if I get the bad ending, so whatever.
You just watch online, and what the good ending is okay. We'll see what the different thing.
I'm going to continue playing my way, and, if I kill people, so be it, I guess.
Yeah. But, I am kind of the same way. I'm not really, I'm alright stealth sometimes, though. Sometimes I can go for a few seconds without getting caught or whatever, and then other times just, get caught numerous times. But, I enjoy the game as well, but I haven't played as much as you have. So, that's all I have to say.
Yeah. So, aside from Dishonored, another game came out last week. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Which I wasn't really going to get, but after I watched a quick look, I said, I'm getting this game.
Before we move on again to XCOM, though, I just want to say something about Dishonored now.
Go ahead.
With Steam. Because I wasn't sure I was going to get Dishonored, though, and I just decided to get it, though, because I didn't really have anything else to play, though, because I kind of finished it. Just wanted to get because I was kind of done with most of the games I was playing there, and didn't really feel like playing Borderlands 2 at the moment.
XCOM.
So I decided to get Dishonored. I got it on Thursday. I was like, yep, got it. I woke up from sleep after working and I was going to play it there. I was like, yeah, I'm going to install this now. Great. No, I can't install it because it has to be, you can't activate it yet until Friday.
Yeah.
Which is yeah, great. Good old fucking activation DRM crap there, courtesy of Steam, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found a way to do that. It's those VPN services where they think you're actually in another country.
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded this one called Spotflux. I used it and I preloaded the game now. I just downloaded the game now instead of having it installed on the disc. It wasn't that big anyway. It's 5 gigs. Damn, that's pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's I just preload and it's and if you want to play it, it's no, you can't play it yet until the release date. on spot flux, it just you're on the US Steam, and like unlocks and unpacks the game then, and then basically if you want to play it then and after disabling spot flux, you just play in on offline mode, which I did, and like that worked fine.
Okay.
I think Steam has a problem with that. I think that's one of their terms and conditions. But like, one side's like, yeah, don't fucking thing now. It's only like 6 hours ahead from it's only like a day or so from the release date. That's what I hate though. I just hate that kind of stuff though, where you have to wait until the proper release date though. Like, if I got the game day early, then why can't I play it now rather than have to wait for your crap? Anyway, continue on. That's all I really just wanted to say. I've been really ranting a lot in this podcast on last week.
Yeah, you're the ranting
ranting Irish gamer.
Tangent.
Yeah.
Okay, so I also got XCOM Enemy Unknown. Played through the entire tutorial. First mission, all your guys get killed off except you and except one guy, and I guess that's set up to be that way. So they show you what you can do and all that.
Yeah.
So I got through the tutorial. I'm now on my own, I guess. Have to build the base, have to research stuff, have to... it becomes a little bit overbearing. Like there's a whole lot of stuff to do. But it's not that bad, it's managed well. So you know what you have to do and what you have to build and what you have to research and all that stuff. So game is just fantastic. I just really, really, really enjoy it. Like the gameplay is when you go into a mission and you go up against the aliens. It's really awesome. Like, it's really, really fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it myself. I've already played like an hour or so of it though. I'm still in the tutorial phase, which I think is really helpful.
It's very, very well made.
Yeah, very well. Like, I hate games that don't give you shit for tutorials now. Like, okay, this here, and you need a tutorial. But it's like a lengthy tutorial. It's like, yeah, you have to... Like, I have to do the mission now where you have to investigate the crash site. You have to take down a UFO.
Yeah.
And have to investigate a crash site now. I think it's the one you have to try and take one of the aliens alive for, interrogation as well. So, that's the one I'm currently on. I just saved at the start of it now.
It's a very good game. There's a little story happening. There's story elements and stuff happening in the meantime, and it's very, very, very nice looking game. Like, I haven't gotten any glitches so far that they've been talking about. Like, some characters will shoot through walls or stuff like that. I haven't gotten that really so far. Don't know if you've seen some of that.
Yeah, seen the video review of it now on GameSpot about it. So yeah.
But have you gotten any?
I think I did get it like maybe once or twice. I think, if I can recall, but nothing really, really bad at the moment.
I didn't get any, so I don't know. But yeah, it's a very good game, strategy game.
Yeah, you know how much I love strategy games. When I'm actually praising this game, it's like, jeez. I played an hour of it though. I really like it thus far, but like, it's a strategy game. I hate strategy games.
Yeah, I know it's gonna get harder. Like right now, it's fucking cakewalk.
Yeah, I was up and Ryan Davis says like, oh boy, I'm just so fucking pumped for this game. And I was like, oh man, what he was saying on the podcast, like, oh my god. This game's gonna get really fucking hard.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be really, really hard. Like somewhere down the line.
Like, he basically stated as well. He started on normal as well, but there was a point it just got too difficult. He had to put it down in easy, and he said as well, even on easy, it's hard. It gets hard.
Okay.
So in other words, it's like Catherine then.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll play up until I can't play anymore, and it'll be like, okay, that's it. But yeah, so far it's really, really, really enjoying it. Really, really good.
I like the fact you can save any time.
You can save any time. You can bump the difficulty up or down any time.
Like if you want, like, save at a turn, like, okay, this turn went very well for me, save. oh fuck it, fucked up, okay, load the last save.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of maybe a bit of a cheating way, but like, especially if you're maybe spending plenty of time in like a one mission, now you can spend like an hour maybe at one mission, though you just want to try to, you know, to save every time you've done well, rather than like up and play through it like in one go and then like get killed in the end, like, oh wait, Chris, there was an hour's waste.
Yeah. But I don't really save, like the first couple of missions I never saved. Like I think the last one I saved once because all my guys were alright. I got some people injured and 1 or 2 people killed in previous missions.
As I have like I've none of my ones have got killed yet though, but I've still like the tutorial's not really that difficult at the moment though.
Yeah. Like nobody from Canada died so far, so that's good.
Has any of your soldiers died?
Yeah, I had 2 soldiers die.
Okay.
So because I was careless, I just fucking. There's one of them that wasn't even in cover. She just got mowed down. I was like, fuck, I forgot to put her in cover. So, very important, people, put your soldiers in cover.
Yeah, like the last one I did there where I had to rescue the woman and bring her back to like the landing point though. There was two of my soldiers almost died. Which was like...
Well, they get poisoned by the Thin Man. That's what happens.
No, it wasn't like... I didn't get poisoned. It wasn't poisoned by them. I just got shot though, because they pretty much got flanked by like the sectoids. And that was it. It was like, oh man. It was like, luckily they didn't die though.
Yeah, but it's a fantastic game. Did you get the bundle with Civilization 5?
No.
No, I got that one.
Cause you pre-ordered though. I just decided to get the day it came out though and just used the Green Man Gaming, the code there for 25% off, so I got it for $22.50 rather than £30.
Okay. Yeah, I got it with Civilization 5 and the DLC for that game.
I want to see myself playing that game anyway though, so I don't really care.
Oh, Civ 5 is fantastic.
But yeah, but like that, this to me is a bit more accessible for a strategy game than Civ 5 in my opinion.
Civ 5 is easy. It's if you put it on the easiest difficulty, it's...
I still probably fucking crap.
But you played Civilization Revolution, right?
I've never played any Civilization game.
Oh, you didn't play the one on the Xbox?
No.
Okay, I thought you did.
No. If I did though, and I was fine, that I probably would have played Civilization 5, but no, I've never played a Civilization game. I told you I don't like strategy games.
Well, okay. I guess that's that for that. But yeah, XCOM is very, very good. I have to play more of that because I focused mainly on Dishonored in the last week, so I kind of want to get back into XCOM, play more XCOM, and you know, since now there's no more tutorial stuff.
We can play some one-on-one together later if you're up for it.
Sure, we can try it out. I don't know how good I'm going to be, but...
We're going to suck together, no, it's alright though anyway. It's not like I'm facing some fucking, you know, super XCOM player now. It's like, oh my god, it's going to get bloody pulverized.
No, I'm not great at the game, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get destroyed somewhere very soon down the line, so I'm kind of, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes on, but... Very good game. Very enjoyable.
Derek's still alive.
Derek's still alive? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just woke up. Like, yeah, what?
Okay, we'll get into a game that all 3 of us have played, and we'll make it our spotlight game of the week, I guess.
Yeah, we can actually, if you want to just do the question of the week first, and then we can talk about it.
Okay, let's go. I gotta find the question of the week because a whole lot of posting going on the on the United Gamedom page, so hold on. Question of the week was, with Cliff Bleszinski leaving Epic Games, what is your favorite Epic game? So, I already answered last week. I answered on the thing, but, you know, I won't say it. Derek answered also. You said Gears of War 1 or 2. Is that right, Derek?
Yeah.
Okay. So that confirms it. And we only got one more answer from George. None of their games do it for me. can I pick a game based on their Unreal Engine 2, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction?
First of all, he got the engine wrong. It's Engine 3, wouldn't it have been? It's not 2.
Yeah. But Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction, really? I don't know.
It's a good game, though, but I wouldn't say it was
not a bad
brilliant.
Game, I don't know. I don't know. Better than Real Tournament 2004 Never. Never.
No.
In a million years. But yeah, that's the only answer we got on Facebook. What about Twitter?
No, nothing.
Nothing on Twitter?
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
Nobody plays Epic Games, apparently.
Nobody plays
Epic Bioware games for that matter, it seems as well.
Or Bioware. So nobody plays games.
We had more Bioware responses.
Yeah, we had a little bit. Yeah, true. So I guess this week's question of the week was what there?
Well, about that review stuff though, like the whole review thing, what was, I forget the wording now for it. I'll think about it towards the end.
Yeah, what do you think of reviews and in general, I guess?
Yeah, does a review justify, do you use reviews to purchase a game?
Yeah.
Like justify a purchase?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll formulate a better question for you guys, and we'll put it up on Facebook and Twitter, so thank you to George for answering the question.
Thank you for people who do answer anyway, though, however infrequent they may be.
Yeah. So, keep an eye open for the question of the week coming up this week. So, I guess it's time. It's time to talk about the penultimate episode, Walking Dead, episode 4.
Oh, that game, great. That game sucks.
It's a pretty bad game. Walking Dead episode 4 was Around Every Corner, was the name. It was written by Gary Whitta, actually, who is pretty well known, I guess. Friend of Giant Bomb, and where does he work again? Where's the?
Well, he worked at Screen though for a while, didn't he? I don't know where he is nowadays.
Yeah.
And he also wrote the thing for that film called The Book of Eli with Denzel Washington. Yeah.
He wrote the screenplay, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. So, penultimate episode. So, who's gonna run down everything? I guess Derek, since he hasn't talked for about an hour, we'll let him run down the episode. So, Derek.
Well, before we go into that, we should think what we think of it first of all, overall, and then we can go down the choices.
Okay.
So, what do you think of it, Derek?
I think it was the weakest of the 4 so far.
Agreed. 100%.
There wasn't a whole lot to the story. The new characters that introduced, they didn't really do anything for me. The one death that there may or may not have been, well, I guess there was 2 technically, of our characters that I didn't really think were that great. And those characters were not developed all that much, so I didn't care for them, because, they didn't make us care about those characters in the game. There was a first-person shooting segment, actually kind of a couple, but they were quick and easy, I would say. I actually didn't die either time. I think because they could actually shoot quicker and you could see more. Well, you weren't using a sniper scope, you were using just like a regular, handgun first-person thing.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a problem, but I didn't really like it as much as the others, that's for sure. I mean, it was still good, but I don't think it was anywhere near as good as the last 3.
No, I agree.
I'm probably in the minority there. I actually quite liked this episode.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I know the amount of characters weren't as sought out as some of the previous ones, so I just like the way it flowed along, because it just kind of got, some of the things kind of got, a bit tense or something. It's like one of those ones, I just want to see what happened next now.
Yeah.
And in that terms,
I don't really think there was any tense moments at all. I was just kind of going through the motions with this game, with this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like anything was tense, because there's no characters that I cared about that were in situations where, I felt a little worried about him, really.
Mm-hmm.
I could care less about Ben, I could care less about Chuck, I could care less about all the new characters that they introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chuck was already introduced in the last, episode, pretty much near the end of it, though, so, like, that's not really, like, I'm not really couldn't care about him now, but, so, like, I don't really care if I find him with his fucking guts up and hanging out of him. It's not like he was very thought out now. It wasn't like, someone from the first episode now, like in the last episode where you got to know these characters a bit more. It's like, oh, damn, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
And like, Omid and whatever that chick's name is, I don't care about them because I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, that chick gets on my nerves.
Yeah, me too. And Omid's just, injured all the time, so what does he do?
Yeah, he's not even there.
Can't even, talk to him.
Yeah.
He's not even there for most of the episodes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah,
the only character I cared about in the whole episode was Clementine, and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kenny's starting to get really annoying.
Yeah, Kenny's getting on my nerves, though. He really is.
Kenny got on my nerves, I think, from the last episode as well, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and he did get on my nerves in this one, though, because he's pretty much fixed on, we need a boat, get to the boat, fuck all your plans.
Yeah.
We need a boat. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Get your ass on a boat. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I think it was the easiest of the episodes because I died only once.
I died once too, and there was no puzzles. There was maybe 2, but they were super easy.
Yeah, the freaking wheel thing. That was I just got there and okay, you got to do this.
That's not really a puzzle though. It's basically figuring out the pattern.
Yeah, the only thing that had me a little, like a tiny bit stuck, is the quarter that you had to find to put in the thing to, when you discover the new character there, where you have to look around there when you're
the harbor or whatever that is.
Yeah,
it was at it was in the newspaper thing you had to get it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit slumped. Like I went to the cash register, there wasn't anything in there. And I love the line that he goes like, "Oh, obviously there's nothing in here," like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been too simple or something.
Yeah. So I was like, "Yep, that would have been too easy." So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really particularly enjoy this episode, to be quite honest. I didn't really, the ending's great. Like, the ending's really good.
Yeah, like, I really enjoyed the end. Oh, man. The next episode's going to be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But for the rest of it, And did you guys catch the Star Wars and Back to the Future references? They did?
Can you remind me of them? What were they?
Like at one point, Ben goes, "I've got a bad feeling about this," and another point, what is it? At another point is, oh crap! I know I should have wrote them down, but there's like a couple of instances they say something, and you're like, "Oh, that's Star Wars. Oh, that's Back to the Future."
No, I think they'll probably just slipped my mind.
No. Okay, I got a couple of them, but I should have wrote them down. That's what I should have done. But yeah, there were a couple of them during the game that I went, yep, that's Star Wars. That's Back to the Future. Kind of a couple of references to that. But yeah, overall, no, I didn't enjoy this episode as much as the previous 3. It's not bad, It's not something you go, ugh. Fuck this,
So you're gonna blame Gary Whitta then for because the characters weren't.
Yeah.
Because the characters weren't developed and thought out. Nay.
I don't even know who he is, other than that he's on like a lot of the Giant Bomb videos from way back. Yeah. I don't even know what he does.
He's English though. He was like on screen though. That's because he was on screen.
Yeah.
I never saw anything that he did on there.
Yeah. I didn't really pay attention to. Not screened. Tested. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really tested much.
Don't know why I said fucking screen, silly me.
But that new character got on my nerves. I would have punched her in the face.
Molly?
Yeah.
It was so obvious that she was, from Crawford. was like, oh, it's such a reveal. Oh shit, it's like that's nothing.
Yeah.
Like that was supposed to be their big twist, their big like.
Was that girl or something in the video?
No, that's her sister. That's Molly's sister.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that was her.
No, she was in the picture. I don't know who that was in the video. I don't think that was her
Molly's sister. And did you guys see the third?
No, I only got the first
she was screwing the doctor.
Yeah, Molly was screwing with
for medicine for her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that one. What was that though? I didn't see that one.
That wasn't the lock. Yeah.
Right, I only got the first two where she was the thing, and then where that one stabbed like the doctor. Then we got those two.
Yeah, the first two was her sister that was pregnant, and the third one was Molly having sex with the doctor.
Damn, I didn't see that one.
But you don't see him, like, the video starts and you see the doctor pulling up his zipper or something.
Yep.
No, I didn't find that one. Like, I know that said there should be more tapes. It's like, oh man, where it's going to be, I don't know. Just couldn't be.
Yeah, I was kind of hesitant. I was like, if I stay here to watch the tape, is something going to happen? Like, am I going to get attacked? Am I going to have to shoot my way out or something? So I said, oh, fuck it. I'm going to watch it anyway. So I watched the tape, and that's what you see. So you confront her about that, and she's like, she explains her story and all that.
Right. No, I didn't get that, though.
I don't care. Fuck you, I don't care.
So they could have done more with this whole Crawford setting, like,
yeah.
Instead of having everybody be dead and just as much as zombies in there, actually have this like crazy, dictator guy that's running the place be alive, and then you get caught and you're just like fucked over. That's the way it's like in the comics. There's areas that are like that in the comics, and you're like, oh shit, what are they gonna do now? But they didn't do that.
Yeah, I kind of.
It's like zombies. It's like, okay, more zombies.
Yeah, I kind of felt that. Yeah, when I went to the office, like, great, everything's dead. Oh, great, that's.
Yeah, you see the guard and you're like, oh, it's a fucking zombie. Oh, Ray.
Yeah, I probably would have agreed with that now. Like, I thought it was going to be you have to sneak in, and it's like going to be guards about, and then you might encounter the leader of the gang, and like you see all these different, the rules they have, these pictures and all that there. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. Cause I'm sure at near the end of the episode you're going to encounter this guy.
Like I was sure Molly was going to turn against us, but.
Yes, I thought she was like one of the people from Crawford that are like as a spy, and
I thought she was going to just take I thought she was going to take the battery and go away with the boat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought that was going to be the case. I thought she was just going to fucking screw us over and just go away in the boat herself.
Yeah, when she holds on to the battery, it's like, oh fuck, here we go. I thought we were going to have to pursue her or something, and then she comes back and she says, about the battery, and you're like, oh fuck, what's going on now? And so I'm just kidding. And she gives it the battery. Okay. All right. But yeah, if we go through, guess we should go through the episode and let Derek.
You want to go through the choices? You mean?
Yeah, I guess. Well, we should like we always do, go through the episode and say what choices we made. I guess. Like, it starts off, we walk in.
You probably have a better memory than I do with what mostly happened, though, because it's just been 3 days since I played it, though. So.
Yeah, do you remember the episode, Derek? Or
I think pretty well.
Okay.
So you start out in the street, and all of a sudden this bell starts ringing, and a bunch of zombies show up. And you, see somebody up in the bell tower, but you don't know who it is. So you have to run. You end up in this house, and you have to figure out how to get in the house first. Which you end up finding by digging up a dog's grave and pulling out its collar. Because there's
make it Chris vomit.
Yeah. Which I guess that could be emotional for somebody that has had a pet that died, I suppose. Making you think of that. I don't know.
I've had 2 dogs that died, and that didn't even do anything for me.
And what I found weird is, so later on, okay, we'll get to that in a second. So once you get in the house, then you got to search it and make sure everything's okay, that there's no, zombies or anything. You end up going into the attic where Kenny is. Like, Ben and Kenny, or Ben runs down, he's like, oh, Kenny, you gotta come up here now, there's something wrong. And then you go upstairs, up into the attic, and then Kenny's sitting there, like, staring at this, like, zombie kid who had like, starved to death, and was just, like, skin and bones.
Yeah.
And
he looks like Duck.
Looks like Duck, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Duck. I was like, fuck, that's Duck.
It does, yeah, it did look like him. So you have to, put him out of his misery, and it's either you do it, or you make Kenny do it. That's the first choice.
Yep.
I made Kenny do it.
I did it myself.
I did it myself also.
I figured that I needed to make Kenny do it so he can get over losing, Duck and his wife. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. He seemed to get a little better after doing it. I don't know. What about you guys?
No change, I think.
Nah, not really. He just seemed a bit more, and then he just got a bit more, annoying towards towards the end of the episode, where he's just basically feeling that you're basically siding with everyone else and not him. Which will argue get to that at the end of the episode, though, when the end happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just did it myself anyway. Just put it on my misery. Because I know how to use it. I have experience. I did it already.
Yeah. I did it too.
So after you kill, or you have Kenny kill the zombie kid, you carry the body down back to where the dog's grave was, and you bury the zombie kid with the dog.
Well, you fucking talk forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like really weird how they make you, shovel up some dirt, throw it on the grave, then you stare at it. Shovel up some more dirt, put it on the grave, and you stare at it again, and you do it again and again. It's like, what the hell? I mean, it's supposed to be an emotional thing, I'm sure, but I don't think it didn't really come across that way to me. It was just...
It came across as annoying. That's what it came across
as.
It's
like every time, every time you put up the more dirt, he's like, do you want to look at the kid again? Or whatever's okay.
Like I did it the first time. I said, oh, maybe, he's going to rise up or something, because something's going to happen, or, so I looked at him, nothing happens.
That would have scared the fucking shit out of me if that happened. It's like, dude, it's like, jeez.
Yeah, it was like putting the thing in, and okay, what the fuck is going on now? It's just annoying. So then you turn around and you see somebody staring at you.
Yeah, there was somebody on the other side of the fence. A darkened figure that was watching you and then, runs off.
Yeah.
And actually, you never find out who that is in the whole episode.
Nope.
I think that was Molly.
Yeah,
I thought it was
a guy
to me in a suit.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was the kid's parents or something. Maybe he,
That could be the leader of Crawford.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Could be.
I have a feeling that could be the guy who, at the end of the episode, could be the actual leader of Crawford. Yeah, could be.
I don't know, we'll see, I guess.
Before you continue, just wanted to say, you forgot to talk about the old man that that fights off the zombies while you run away.
Yeah, it's Chuck.
Oh yeah, when you're trying to fight off all the zombies and doing your little first-person shooter segment, where you ask Ben to watch over Clementine and he does a poor job and runs away. Chuck shows up and saves her at the last second, and then he's fighting off the zombies, and he says, go on without me, I'll be fine, I'll catch up to you later, and then at this point you don't know what happens to him, but later on, later on Chuck doesn't do so well.
Yeah.
No. So.
What was the next thing after they buried the kid? Did they go to the sewers at this point, or?
No. When they buried the kid, what happened?
I believe they go to the harbor then looking for a boat, I think.
Yeah, you go with Kenny to the harbor.
Okay, yeah. Yep. So you leave Clementine behind. You go to the harbor, and then Kenny's freaking out because you see that there are no boats there except for one that's completely damaged. And he's like, well, I'm going to see if we can get it working. And at this point, it's I'm getting really annoyed with Kenny because he's just freaking out and so concerned about finding this boat when there's obviously no hope for a boat.
Yeah.
Because so he's investigating this boat, and then you have to go use this telescope to look around and see if there's any other boats down the river. And And it's at this point when you have a little puzzle where you have to figure out how to put a quarter into this telescope to make it work.
Yep.
And then you also discover there's these boarded up doors with this weird symbols and these weird writing on them. And then you see a big, huge pile of zombies and a huge pile of, or not a huge pile, but like these large stakes with zombies.
Yeah,
like
pegs, zombies on them, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is so horrible. And I was like, whatever, it's just zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It was like it was people and they were like still alive and they're going like, oh, help me, help me. Like that would have been more effective, I think. But just a bunch of zombies, well, big deal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you find the quarter, you look at the telescope, and you see that there are no boats. And Kenny has no way. He finally comes to the realization that he cannot fix the one boat that is there.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're talking there, you see somebody in the distance, like crawling and jumping down these buildings.
But don't you get a glance? I think you get a glance of her with the telescope.
Yeah, you do.
She's climbing down.
While you're looking at the telescope, and then yep, and then
she looked like Spider-Man. I was like, what the fuck is
I was like, what the hell? She's one of those like free runners.
Yeah.
Parkour. She's
Parkour, free runner.
Yeah, she's a relation to Faith from Mirror's Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, or,
so then you spot her, and I think you go hide with Kenny, and you actually you have to corner her.
Yeah, she's up the newsfenders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kenny goes from on one side, and you go on the other side to sneak up to her. Although it doesn't go so well for you, because she basically takes you out.
Yeah, I was trying. I was like, hey, I have to hit her. Like the icon appears really fast, and you have to... Did you guys press the button?
No, I didn't get in time. She hit me down and she was about to kill me, and then Clementine stopped her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who also basically stated that the fact is that Ben looked after her again to Clementine out back at the house. Don't let her out of her sight. Once again, she's there. It's like, okay, once again, Ben didn't really do his job.
Right. Yeah. Another strike.
Yep. So you meet this character who's got this hoodie on and this little mask on, like you'd see in a doctor's or in a hospital. Her name is Molly, and she tells you about this place called Crawford, which is behind that big barricade of all the zombies, and where it's the city where it has all these strict rules. You have no children there, no illnesses, no weak people, only the strong survive type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the meantime, you're trying to figure out, who she is, and she's trying to figure out who you are.
Yep.
And then you get surrounded by zombies.
Yeah.
And you have to run away.
Escape. Mm-hmm.
And Molly and Kenny and Clementine all go one way. They climb up this fire escape, and you can't make it. And your last option to survive is to go down in the sewers.
Yeah.
And once you're down in the sewers, this is where you have another little puzzle. What we have to do is activate some pipes to have some water drain down to distract a bunch of zombies, so you can go around them through this other little underground passageway to get to the other side of them.
And that's where you find Chuck.
Yeah, that's where you find Chuck, who is dead, and his entrails are all laid out all over the place.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Chuck's dead.
Very short-lived character.
Yep. Yep. So I actually had some difficulty here at this puzzle where you had to figure out how to get up the ladder.
Really?
And before that, you get caught. Your foot gets caught in this grate, and there's this one zombie coming at you. Mm-hmm. What I did is I shot the zombie with my gun. And then I got my foot out, but then the other zombies came after me. I was like, oh shit, I have to figure out how to get up this ladder quick before they kill me. And I couldn't do it, and I died. So, second time I got my foot out first, and then killed the one zombie with the climbing thing. What do you call it? I don't know what that is.
Climbing tool, yeah.
Some sort of hook thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then kills them silently, so you don't go let those other zombies coming after you.
Yeah.
So as you're trying to climb up this ladder, you kind of bump into the sign that kind of falls off a little bit, and you see that there's a passageway behind there. So you pull the sign all the way down, and you go through the passageway, and there's this like bomb shelter under there with tons of supplies that would survive. You could survive for months on. And then you go through a door, and you see a whole bunch of people that are in there. They're all cancer survivors. They were all outcasts from Crawford. Yeah. And they greet you with a gun to the face. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I think he's the leader of the group, Vernon. He's like this older guy who's a doctor. This is like the second choice, where you either threaten him to, drop the gun, or you like reason with him and be honest. And take the gun from him, which is what I did. Rather than lying to him, wait, no. Did you lie or threaten Vernon? Well, I definitely didn't threaten him. But I don't know if I really lied.
I didn't lie to him or threaten him. I was rational and honest. That's what it said.
Yeah, I think I lied. Let me check my.
Yeah, you lied. You're the only one who lied there. Me and Dark are the same option there.
You and 71% of players were rational and honest.
Yeah.
Although that's probably a different stat than it is now, because I played it on Thursday.
Yeah, I lied. I lied.
Okay. So he probably obviously he doesn't kill you either way. So he tells you who they are and that they're from Crawford, and that he can help you go back to the house, because you'd have no way to find your way back, because the sewers are like a maze. And he's a doctor, so he's offering or he can help Omid out. So you end up back at your house, and he goes to check on Omid, and he's like, "Oh, we need meds. We have to go to Crawford because it's the only place we can go to get them. And what you can do is sneak in through the sewers to get there."
Yeah. There was one point, I think it might be later on where Ben, Ben's basically, gotten to tell everyone, or Kenny, that it was him who was the cause of Duck and Kasia death.
That was when you were in Crawford at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were in Crawford.
Yeah, but didn't he mention it to Lee beforehand or something, or I think it was still in Crawford, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were in Crawford.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I should mention, at this point, when you get back to the house, I think is it when Lee's really worried about Clementine, he can't find her?
Yeah.
Because there's actually a couple times I think in this episode can't find Clementine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is when he gets back there.
That's when he goes outside, goes to the shed, and there's a boat.
Yeah, when she opens the doors opens up, and that's where she finds the boat. Then.
Yep. So you're searching all over, and he's like super worried and yelling, and you finally go to the backyard. And you're looking all over, and then you hear like a bang, and then they open the shed, and she's in there, and there's a boat in there, like in good condition. The thing is that it's missing a battery and needs gas.
Yeah, that's what Kenny finds out, and then basically we go.
So that's when you decide we need to go to Crawford because they have that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the next choice is: do you bring Clementine with you to Crawford or not?
Mm-hmm. That was no fucking question. I was gonna bring her. I wasn't gonna leave her alone there because who was going to be there? Just Omid, really? That was like a bloody suicide. That would be like a fucking stupid dumbass thing to do when he was like lying in bed, basically being next to useless.
Yeah, I brought him along. I brought Clementine along also.
Yeah, me too. I would always bring her along. There's one thing that kind of got annoyed in this episode is there were multiple times where Clementine wanted to go with you, but most of the time you didn't have the option. It seems like this was the only time where you had an option.
Yeah, it was just sometimes it's like not now, or maybe later or something more.
So to me, I would always have her with me all the time.
Yeah.
It's better you than Ben.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
So you bring Clementine with you or you don't. I don't know what happens if you don't. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder.
So you sneak in through Crawford.
She just probably follows you anywhere or something, I guess.
Probably. Seems to be the way these choices go a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's just an illusion, like you don't really have a choice sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So you end up in Crawford, and you see that it looks kind of deserted, like there's not a lot of people around. Like there's one guard that you sneak up onto and you're going to kill, but oh look, it's a zombie. Oh shit. Why is there a zombie in here? There shouldn't be. So you take him out, and then you, I think you get, don't you get surrounded again, then you run inside?
Yeah, you have to run into the thing and then like lock the thing up, so you do.
Yeah, you lock the double doors with your little hatchet?
Oh, I think that's later, when you find Kenny.
Yeah, that's a little later on, that's a little later on.
And you basically have to split up then. You get into this classroom, which is acts as the command center.
Right, yep.
And then you basically go around, you have to go, and there's this little map then to tell you, basically gives you an indication where everything is. Lee and Molly have...
So, Molly all of a sudden knew exactly where everything was.
Yeah. Lee and Molly,
Meds are. Go to this medical station.
Yeah.
Or this nurse, there's like a nurse officer, I don't know.
Yeah, nurse, and then like Lee and Molly, like split up, Lee and Molly have to go and get the battery at the auto shop.
Yep.
Kenny and, what the fuck's the name of the woman?
Bree?
Bree, that's it, yeah. They have to go and get the fuel. And Vernon and Krista go get the meds.
Yep.
And Ben and Clementine stay behind, and basically Lee says to Clementine, Ben's not looking after you, you're looking after Ben this time. Well, Ben tries to figure out a way to get into the armory, because there's a door there that says armory on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's at this point, I believe, when Ben is saying, or maybe is it after you get the battery?
I think it's after you get the battery, you go back, and that's when he says, I'm going to tell Kenny.
Yeah, I'm going to tell Kenny.
That he was the one who made the deal with the bandits, and it's his fault that Duck and Katja are dead. But in any case, you go with Molly to get the battery. You encounter... I guess you have to figure out how to jump this fence. You jump the fence, and then all of a sudden there's this zombie that falls out of the air, and you're like, what the hell? And then it turns out it's Molly who dropped the zombie down, and you notice that she's like, not just killing the zombie, but like repeatedly hitting it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
When there's no point to it. And Lee kind of notices that. Like, what was that all about? Oh, just making sure it's dead. Yeah. Which she didn't even really kill it anyway.
That's probably why he's got that doctor thing. Is like he's understand that more. That's probably why he's like, okay, why is this then?
Yeah.
The whole third tape. Look, I never got the third tape though, so that was the reason why there as well. So
okay.
So then you get some zombies are coming after you, and then you have to figure out how to open this little garage door to get into the auto shop, and Molly has this, like, a jack or something all of a sudden.
Yeah, a jack for a car.
So you use the jack to prop up the door so you can, slide underneath it and get inside. So then she stays guard, and you have to go figure out how to get the battery down from this car that's up in the air on like an elevator type thing. That's another little puzzle. It's pretty easy. Didn't take much work. You just have to borrow the hook thing from Molly and cut the hydraulics to the elevator to bring the car down. And then, of course, that's the car alarm.
Did you guys go into the office there?
No, I couldn't get in.
You couldn't get in?
No, but I didn't try, so that's why I'm asking.
No, it was locked, I think it was, or something. No, you couldn't get in. That was just that auto shop room you can just access.
Okay, good. Because I completely forgot to go there.
Oh, yeah, there was nothing in there. You couldn't get in. So you get the battery, you pull it out of the car as the zombies are trying to get you because of the sound of the car alarm. I just find that so weird. You just pick up the battery, which weighs like, 10, 20 pounds, and then she puts it in her backpack. It's like, that's going to be a pretty heavy backpack, and she's like jumping around doing all this parkour stuff. Like, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
That's a freaking car battery.
Yeah, those are heavy.
Weigh 1 pound.
She's a bit muscly. She's one of those muscle ladies. Seeing those bodies under.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. So you have to climb up into this like skylight to jump out.
You shoot the window and then climb off into it.
And then once you're on the roof, you have to jump across to another building.
Yeah,
and that's where I first died because I didn't click it properly. I didn't see the prompt, and then I died there. and then I got the second time round.
Yeah, you have to grab her. She'll, like, Molly jumped over by herself, and then she reaches out, and you have to grab her hand.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't have any trouble with that one.
No, me neither.
So you get the battery, you jump down, and then you're inside the school, or the little school hallway near the lockers, and then she's like, oh, I have to do some errands, and she runs off all of a sudden with the battery. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's when I said, what the hell's what's gonna happen here? You know?
I thought she wasn't going to come back. At first, I thought she was away, and she's like, that's it, she's not coming back.
Yeah, I thought, that's it. We're done for.
Yeah, so at this point, it's like, well, it's pretty obvious that she's from here, and she knows everything, so she's doing some shit, you know? Something bad. I assumed it was something bad, or something bad for us, you know, our characters, but, turns out that's not exactly the case. So anyway, you get back to the classroom, and then, what is this when you run into Kenny and Bree, and they're getting attacked by zombies?
Yeah, it's like after you go back to the command center, and then Ben tells you about he's going to tell Kenny, and then you go out again looking for the others, and then you see Kenny and Bree getting attacked by the zombies at the front, and then you basically try to close the door, and then you use the little hatchet thing, whatever it is, to, you know, bar the door closed for it. So.
That's the only time I died, because I wasn't fast enough to get the hatchet on the floor.
Uh-oh.
No,
I didn't die there. No, I died, like I said, I died at the thing with the prompt with Molly now, and then I died at the part when you're climbing up the stairs at the armory, where you have to get your leg freaked it and realize you have to look up and look out for zombies as well.
Okay, it does tell you that.
I don't think I've seen it though.
Okay.
That's where I died I died twice, those are the two times I died.
Okay.
So, go ahead, Dark.
Okay, so you bar the door, you get back into the classroom with Kenny and Bree. They have the gas, you know, there wasn't no problem there, except for the zombies that you know, helped them stave off. So then Kenny's going to help Ben try to open the door, and I think this is where Ben was, like, telling you, like, oh, I'm going to tell Kenny that it's my fault, blah, blah, blah. You're like, no way, don't fucking do that now, because we're screwed, you know.
Yeah.
So then you have to go out and help Vernon and, what is it, Krista? Who are in the doctor's office place, looking for the pharmacy, looking for the meds.
Another shooting.
Yep, another first-person shooting segment. You walk around the corner and you see that there's a bunch of zombies right outside the door, and you have to take cover behind some, I don't know, a table or something, and shoot them all with your pistol.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty easy. I didn't have any trouble there.
Yeah, that was easy. That was pretty easy.
So you shoot them all, and you go inside the doctor's office, and you see that the medications are in a safe, and you can't figure out the combo, and you have nothing to blast the safe open with. So it's at this point when you think to yourself, oh, that there's that one doctor that Molly dropped off the roof. I mean, he must have a code.
Yeah.
Because he obviously was working in here.
And then you counter these videotapes.
Right, there was one videotape of like a patient who was pregnant, and Crawford's rule is to either terminate the pregnancy or you get kicked out of Crawford.
Yeah.
Because they don't want kids under age of 14. So you see that, and then you leave to go back to where you saw the doctor on the ground by the auto shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's actually still alive. The zombie was still crawling around.
Yeah, which was fucking stupid considering the fact that Molly beat the crap out of him before.
Yep. So you have to stomp his head in and search the body, and you find a videotape.
Yep.
And as you're making your way back, you can go to that locker and use the code. Wasn't there a code on the doctor? Something.
Yeah, there was a code on the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the video. No, the video to see what the doctor entered in.
Right, but you can go to the locker. It's before you go back to the room. You can open it up. Get the third tape. So you get.
Yeah, but I didn't get that one. Like I said, I didn't get that last tape.
Okay.
So
you go back into the room and you have the two more videotapes you can watch on this little camcorder. But surprisingly, still has battery power because the whole power in the place is cut off. So you watch the tape and you see the doctor is, entering a code into the safe to get some meds for the patient who has who's pregnant. Mm-hmm. But then she doesn't she run off, and then you can hear it sounds like gunshots. Like she steals his gun and kills a bunch of people or something. Yeah,
probably. You hear gunshots and stuff. So.
He entered the code, and then didn't she stab him and then run off?
She stabbed him, yeah, she ran off.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so that was that didn't happen in the third tape. But yeah, it sounded like she killed a bunch of people, and I'm assuming got killed herself too.
Yeah, she probably got shot down. Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we've got the code, sweet. Open the safe, get the meds, and then you're like, oh, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna stay and watch this third tape. Mm-hmm. And then you put in the third videotape, and you see. The first shot is the doctor zipping up his pants.
Yeah.
And turning around, and then oh look, there's Molly there. And she's like, oh, I need these meds for my sister. And he's like, I can't do this anymore. This is illegal. I'll get caught. I'll get killed.
Yeah. So now you know why she was beating on the doctor.
Right. She was pissed at him.
I would have no idea unless I wouldn't have no idea. I didn't, like I said, I never got that third tape. I didn't even realize it was there. I assumed there was a third tip that I wasn't going to go. I didn't realize realize about that now. So
did you have the option to say oh Molly, I know who you are. I know where you're from here.
No, I didn't get that.
You didn't have that option? Oh wow.
No, because I never got the third tip.
Yeah, that's why probably.
That's probably the reason why.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got that option, and I said, I know you're from Crawford.
Right. And that's when she tells you, oh, it's for my sister, and all I wanted to do was come back here and get this picture, because that's all I have left of her.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because I was she had the picture there. I was like, what's that there? And she says, oh, it's nothing. That's basically what I got.
Okay.
So you don't know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
So I never got that full story there then.
Yeah.
So, she magically appears, and then you encounter her there, and she still has the battery with her, surprisingly. But then you find out, she was there just to get that picture of her sister.
Yeah.
And you go back into the classroom.
No, you run into Ben, who is outside of the...
Yeah, Ben comes around.
Yeah, that's right.
And Ben basically says, we have to try to get the door open, and I got this hatchet. And it's like, where'd you get the hatchet? I got it from the door. Downstairs,
and that's
strike 3.
Yeah. Strike 3.
Like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The zombies bust into the door, and then you run, and once again, attacked by zombies.
Kind of all hell breaks loose after this. This is where the shit hits the fan.
So you go back into the classroom, you close the door, and you're trying to figure out how to get into the army real quick before the zombies burst in. Mm-hmm. And during this, Ben is like, I have to tell Kenny, I can't, I can't do it. I can't wait any longer. So he tells Kenny that he was the one who made the deal with the bandits, and he's like, it's my fault that Duck and Koch are dead, and Kenny's about to kill him, and then you and
Vernon
hold him back.
Yeah.
And I think at this point is when the zombies burst in and kill Bree.
Yeah.
The door.
Well, they ask you how we're going to deal, what side you're on, and all that, and...
right. There's a vote. Yeah, I'm surprised that's not one of the official choices.
Yeah, I seen that was one of them as well. I just basically abstained from voting. That's what I chose.
The problem is there's not enough room on the boat for everybody.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Those
have to stay behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all like, are we going to leave Ben behind or not?
Mm-hmm.
And
then Kenny said, no,
I think we should leave Ben behind.
Letting him on, and Krista said, yeah, I think I'm going to agree with him, and then Clementine stuck up for Ben because he says he's a nice guy, and then Krista changed her mind, said I'm staying for voting. I just did the same.
And I think Kenny said she doesn't get to vote or something like that, and Clementine says, do I get to vote? And then you'd have to decide if she gets to vote or not.
Yeah.
I said, of course.
So, yeah, I said, of course, you get to vote. So.
And I abstained.
No, I said that he should stay. And then I came off.
We're getting, yeah. So yeah, we go to the door then, and then there's nothing there. There's no like
Yeah, you get to the armory and there's like hardly any rounds or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
there's like one shotgun, I think. You find that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now all of a sudden you're getting attacked by zombies and you run up. Is it up to like the bell tower?
Yeah.
And you're sitting. It's another shooting segment. As you're going up.
You're going up and it's going up. Yeah, you just like whack them or something, and then you just like drop them off the stairs, isn't it? I think.
No, you fall you fall through the. You're going up and you have to shoot back, and then you fall like one of the steps.
Yeah, and your foot gets.
Oh yeah, that's the part. Yeah, and then that's the part afterwards. Then
gets caught.
And then afterwards, you just basically run up to them and like hit them, and then like throw them off or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So then once you get to the top, I can't remember. I don't know how. Somehow Ben like ends up falling off the side of this ledge.
Yeah, there's the bell goes off like bang, bang.
Oh, that's right.
And then you see the zombie swinging on the bell, and he grabs.
Yeah,
Ben.
he grabs Ben and pulls him down from the ledge, and then he's like hanging there and basically saying, and I think Ben says, "Just let me go, just."
Yeah. Let me go, run away, and let me die.
And he's there as well, just basically with a face like basically said, just let him go, like.
Yeah. So then you have to decide if you're going to pull him up.
Yep.
Or
So this is the next official choice.
Yep.
Yeah, I pulled him up. I just said he fucked up so many times, but I'm not going to let him die.
I just dropped him.
I said, "Fuck you! I'm dropping you."
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah. I said, you fucked up too many times, so bye-bye. Yep. You're gone.
I know, I just a bit too goody, like I'm just one of those good-hearted.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to pull him up, but I thought, as I was talking with Derek before the podcast, I thought, if I pull him up, either he's going to die right away, or something's going to happen to him, or Kenny's going to kill him.
Yeah, it's going to be like that choice in the first episode where you can say either save Duck or the Herschel's son. It doesn't even matter either way, whatever one you choose, because he's going to die anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. So I thought, well, if I'm not going to save him, I'm going to waste time, so fuck it, I'll just let him fall to his death. And he gets eaten by zombies, and then you escape.
Mm-hmm. So did Ben die right away if you saved him?
No, he didn't say. He's still with me.
No, he said the choice is in the end. And,
okay.
The final little.
No, he's still with me.
I suppose Kenny hates you.
Kenny probably hates you, yeah.
Yeah, Kenny. We'll get to that in a few moments anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny's a bit messed at me now.
Oh, that's funny.
So you escape, go back to the house.
Right. You get the meds. It looks like Omid's dead. You thought he was a zombie.
Yeah.
But then he like wakes up. He's like, "Oh,
yeah,
something," or I don't know what he said. I can't remember.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing?
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Vernon talks with you and basically offers you a chance to basically take Clementine off your hands, and you have a choice there of where you say, yeah, okay, sure, or no, basically threaten him, I think. And then it's like, I have to think about it, and I'm not ready to answer yet, and that's like, well, that's what I chose.
Yeah, me too. I had to think about it.
I threatened him. I said, you're not taking Clementine over my dead body, and then I push him up against the wall. And
push him up the door.
Yeah. Push him up against the wall and you say, you're not taking her. She's not,
Huh.
So. And then he just turns around, walks down the stairs and leaves. So.
Interesting.
And then you talk with Clementine then.
Yeah,
actually you talk with Molly beforehand, basically said, I'm out of here. I'm not going with you guys. I said, okay.
Because once again, you're looking for Clementine.
Yep.
Around the house.
Yep.
So she's at the like this office.
At this point, it's becoming like heavy rain.
Clementine! Clementine!
It's pretty much becoming heavy rain.
Did Gary Whitta write that one too?
I don't think so. No, not that one. That's the thing that popped into my head. The first thing that popped into my head when he's going around the house. Clementine was like, Jason,
Jackson! I guess I don't get it because I've never played that game. So.
Oh, you didn't play the game? Okay.
No.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
Just as it's one of those games you just play through once and never play again, despite the fact there's like 5 or 6 different endings.
Yeah. If you can find it, play it. It's very, very good.
I played the demo.
But nonetheless,
that wasn't for me.
No.
It's a good QTE game, so if you don't, you know you don't like QTEs then, so it's definitely not the game for you.
Nope.
Yeah. So,
talk
so
with Clementine.
Oh yeah, you talk to her and she's like asking about like, what happened to Ben, or why did you do that?
Oh, okay, I wanted to know what they said.
And then you're like, well, Ben, you know, we couldn't get out without Ben's help, and he said to just leave him.
Yeah.
You know, it was his choice. He made it sound like it was his choice. Which I mean, it was.
She said to me about what's like wrong with Ben, and I said he just feels a bit guilty for what he's done. That's basically what I said to her. That's my choice I got.
So she doesn't cry or anything. She doesn't turn her back on you or anything.
Well, she does though. Like she asks, then, can we still go look for our parents?
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I basically said, no, I don't think we have any time or something. And then she starts crying. Then, like you could basically lie to her saying, sure we can, or basically just said no.
No. I did lie to her. I said no.
No, don't have time, whatever. And then she starts crying then. And then I think you go to sleep then, isn't it?
Yeah, you fall asleep, yeah.
And then you wake up, and then you go looking for her again.
Yep, and she's gone again.
And,
she's gone again.
Jesus Christ, stay with me, Charlie. And then you encounter a zombie then. The path, I think.
Well, what I found funny before you go outside is you go into the house and there's nobody. Like, there's nobody in the house. Or is there somebody in the house? I can't remember.
I didn't really look. I think you just go straight outside. I don't think you look around. I think you just go straight outside.
Okay.
I think so too.
It's not there where Kenny's drunk? No, that's before.
That's not a while back. So
that's before you find the boat. That's before you find the boat.
Yeah. Right. When Kenny's drunk there, and he's just like, hey, Lee, how you doing? Whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, Ben, you let him get drunk?
Yeah.
What the fuck? 4 strikes. Oh.
Yeah. Fucking idiot. But anyway, yeah, okay, that's right. That's what because it's a cutscene, right? It's a cutscene when you go outside.
So yeah.
And you
walk towards the hat, you pick up the hat,
and zombie comes about, and then you basically hit it, and then dun dun dun, you get a bite on your hand, which is like, I knew something was going to be like that was going to happen though. Anyway.
Either for him or Clementine.
Yeah, I knew something was going to happen then, but I thought it might have happened in the last episode, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But make it maybe interesting to have it like it comes up here, and then basically.
But it looks like scratches to me.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't know what bites.
Yeah, but
it doesn't look like a bite as much. It looks like he just scraped it.
Scratches, and he goes like, "Oh fuck! Oh shit!" And then you basically
oh no.
Yeah, and then the last choice is where you hide the bite from the others, or you basically reveal it to them. And I basically revealed it to them. I wasn't going to say. I wasn't going to. Yeah, I think.
Well. I was in the minority. I didn't show it.
You're a pussy.
I didn't show the bite. I was no, I'm not going to show these guys. It just rolled down my sleeve and concealed it from them.
They're not going to like you.
So.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're like
especially when you turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to go, turns into, some sort of killing game where you have to go around and kill everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do they do when you reveal the bite?
They're like, oh shit, no way.
They're just surprised though, but they don't go like fucking send you to the dogs or anything like that.
No, they're like, we gotta find Clementine. That's more important.
We basically have to find Clementine. Like she's gone, and basically we don't know where she is. So
they're like, oh, Vernon must have took her. Goddamn, fuck him.
Yeah, that's the same Vernon was. Like he must have took her then, and then. You get these things then, and this is like another thing at the end of it though, where who joins you then?
Yeah, an extra choice.
Yeah, and like, oh my Krista's like, yeah, we like her, we'll help you, Lee. You've helped us, we'll help you. basically Ben's like, I'm not so sure, and then basically I said to him, Clementine stuck up for you, and voted for you, like helped you, like she likes you, you're not there, and then he's like, okay, for her, I'm going to prove myself to her, even though we didn't do it already though, prove yourself to her, and then Kenny basically said, nope, I'm not going to help you save her, and it's like, I asked him, Kenny, I need you, and I said, begging you please, and he said, nope, you are basically thinking about yourself more times than you're thinking about me.
Wow, really?
That's basically said to me. It's like, pretty much, guys, go fuck yourself. I'll stay behind and fix the boat. And then basically, I think probably the reason why that is because the fact is I didn't like, I think it's because it stayed back in. Because of Ben stayed, I think that's
probably.
That's probably what tipped it over for him. It's like, you fucking let that asshole live. He was the cause. He's pretty much the reason why I'm fucking in ruins now, because my wife and child are dead. And I think that's.
But how come one of the choices, like when you look at the final image, like you can go with everybody, or you can go with like everybody's in.
Yeah, there's everyone. Yeah, there's everyone. There's you, Omid, and Krista. There's just you. There's you, just yourself, which is Dennis's.
Yeah, I went by myself. 6%.
Really?
Yeah. By myself. Yeah,
Holy
I went by myself.
There's you. I think there's you and Kenny, isn't there?
Yeah, you and Kenny, which is the highest one on my thing.
And then there's you. There's you, Omid, Krista, and Ben, which is mine. I have that one. And then it's like you, Omid, and Krista.
I had
pretty much
basically me and everybody except for Ben, because Ben was dead. That's what I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had the. I think mine was 14%. So it was.
But don't think that really matters because it's just a cutscene. There's nothing happens.
But it might it might be something for the next episode though.
Yeah. You're probably going to get caught or something.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah. Like that's who came with me. So it was like Kenny said, like, yeah, you've been looking out for yourself more than me. You haven't think about me too much or whatever, something like along those lines, like I said. And basically, in Pi now, it's just time me to go screw myself. You're just basically shouting at me at this point, just like pissed off. It's like, oh fuck you, Kenny, you wanker. I used to like you now, but now you're fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe he answered. He said that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is surprising.
After what I did for you though, and certain things I did. I think it's because it goes back to like, you know, when I could just like, you know, help them kill you know, the girls, what was it, Lily's? You know, father?
Yeah. His father, yeah.
Yeah. I let him stay. I didn't do that, and he basically did it then there. Things like that. Like, that's interesting though, like all those little things, like you think your choices just go, but like there's those choices there, and like where you side with Kenny and that, and things like that there, that's pretty much the facts what's going to happen. Although I did side with him when he basically said, "Oh right, Kenny, I agree with you. We can kick his ass later." When Ben told Kenny.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said. Yeah. But in my game, he said, "Oh, I'm going to come along with you. I'm going to come help you. I'll help you to find her and everything." And both of Krista and Omid said the same thing.
But then how come you're going by yourself?
He basically said thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, I said thanks, but no thanks, and I went
really?
by myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just basically said, we need to do this together. Help me, guys. And I just basically said, yeah, come along. Because I don't want to be a loner.
So what happens to Kenny? He stays back?
Yeah, he just says, I'm staying back. I'm going to fix all the boat. I think that's what he basically said to me.
Okay.
And then that's where you get the walkie-talkie message saying, it's basically saying, well, I have Clementine. You go back to the place where Vernon and that were at, and it's pretty much deserted.
It's deserted, and you see zombies outside.
Yeah. And then you get the walkie-talkie comes on, basically says, we have Clementine. And it's like, he thinks it's Vernon, and it's like, nope, this is not Vernon. And then it's like this, basically, you better think straight about your next words, and then it's like these choices, and then it's like he's about to say, and then boom, to be continued.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
What did you guys choose to say?
Please don't hurt her.
Yeah, I think that's what I chose too.
I said I'm going to kill you. what I had.
Sounds like what Rick
you're
would say.
definitely a minority here now, Dan. So me and Derek pretty much chose most of the same choice except for like the first and 4. And
yeah, this time around it's you and Derek.
But you're the one who's just basically you're the one who chose the threatening stuff.
Yeah, I'm acting like an asshole.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. And yet people want to come with you.
Yeah, it's Kenny said, "Hey, I'm gonna come along. I'm gonna come help you and everything." And both Omid and Krista said, "No, Ben's dead in my game," but Omid and Krista went, "Oh yeah, we're gonna come help you." And it's weird that we're only down to those people. It's really like our little gang is really reduced now.
Yeah,
Kenny's the only one on in Clementine as well, or the ones who just are from the first episode, except for yourself, of course. Like they're the only characters that survived this endeavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to end that everybody is going to die. In my opinion, I think it's going to end that everybody dies.
Maybe.
That's what I think.
I have a feeling there's going to be a big. I hope the hell there's going to be a big choice at the end of that last one.
Yeah,
something to Clementine or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you have to left, right, or in the middle.
What?
Yeah.
I said hopefully it's not go left, right, or go down the middle.
Yeah. No, I hope so. I hope not, because fuck, that's going to ruin the entire fucking game.
Or which button do you press, like in Deus Ex?
Yeah, like in Deus Ex. No, I hope it's like more meaningful, like a huge decision, like I don't know, you kill yourself or something like that, or because I'm pretty sure this is season 1. Like there's going to be other seasons with other characters.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, this game has done really well.
I prefer
that
this
would be
to be
cool.
a one-time thing.
Yeah, me too. I prefer. Oh, you prefer it to be a one-time thing?
Yeah.
You don't want other seasons?
I would like more stuff though, but it'll just be the same stuff though. Like you can't understand like the whole thing. I just prefer this to be a one-time thing though. I don't know. I'd love to see more. Personally, I'd love to see more, but I just think it is going to be a one-time thing, perhaps. But I think they did say that there is going to be a second one, though. I think they did believe they did say.
I think I heard that somewhere, yeah.
And I believe they said they might be doing a Back to the Future Season 2 as well.
Yeah.
A while back, which I'm all for as well.
But what I think is going to happen, they're going to do a second season, but with different characters. Like, you're going to play as somebody else, and there's going to be another story.
Yeah, that'll probably be the same. That'll probably be the thing.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see. I guess the final episode will come out before the end.
You think it'll be set somewhere else, though? Or just same, like, in Georgia?
No, it has to be in Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's the city.
Yeah, that's... Well, Georgia, really, anyway.
Georgia, yeah. Georgia's the place where it all happens. The comic books, the TV show, the game, And there's that first-person shooter thing coming out. First-person shooter game.
I couldn't care less for it now.
With two guys from the TV show, Merle and what's his face? The redneck guy. Derek, you know this?
What's that?
The shooter, the Walking Dead shooter that's coming out. It's with Merle and the guy with the crossbow in the show. What's his name?
Oh shit.
Dale? Is it Dale?
No,
it's not Dale.
Dale.
What is it? Jesus Christ, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't. What the hell? Why can't I think out his name?
Do you need to call yourself Sam's?
We didn't watch it in like a long time.
Yeah.
But is he in the comic books as well as
no.
the TV? Or is it a character for the TV show? Okay.
Yeah, he's just on the TV show.
And you sort of have one day to watch 2 seasons. So we can watch this in the 3rd season.
It's tomorrow, is it? Or next week, is it?
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's on Fridays here, so it is. Okay. We don't get it like the day after or whatever now. We get like it's on the Friday.
I'll get it Monday because we don't have AMC here, so I have to watch it on whatever it's called there.
FX?
Not FX.
That's
no.
what's here.
Daryl? Is that his name, Daryl?
Daryl. Yeah, that's his name. Daryl. Yes, with Daryl and Merle. It's just a shooter, Walking Dead shooter thing. But yeah, Walking Dead, the TV show starts tomorrow, so I can't wait. Can't wait to see what happens in season 3.
I still have to watch it. I said I was going to watch it last week, didn't bother my ass.
Yeah, you should have.
I might watch it later. I might watch a few episodes tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it for Walking Dead. So you got our impressions.
Yeah, a thorough walkthrough there.
Thorough look at the Walking Dead.
This is basically if you already played the game, then. But like we've done it before though anyway. If you already listened and seen our Walking Dead run through, then you know what to expect. We're going to go through big spoiler territory.
Exactly.
I'm very much looking forward to the last episode in December.
Yeah, that should be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome final episode, I hope, anyway.
What's it called? No Hope Left, is it?
Something like that.
I think that's it, is it?
Yeah, No Time Left or something?
No Time Left or something. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, so look forward to that in December. So we have what we've been watching, I guess, is the last part of the show. I just want to say to you guys that we are 2 hours and 51 minutes into this podcast, so...
Yeah, well, we talked a long fucking time on Walking Dead, so I'm not really surprised. It's like an hour at least and not.
Yeah. So, you guys want to go through what you were watching?
I just have one thing. That's it.
Yeah, so we're not going to go for long anyway, though. We're going to go 3 hours anyway, but like it's not really that long, so should just go ahead with it. It's not. It would take us about 5-10 minutes anyway.
Okay, so Derek, go ahead.
I have not watched any movies at all, but I did watch the first couple episodes of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that is on Nickelodeon that started I think it was the last Saturday in September, I think it was when it started. The 29th, yeah, September 29th.
It's like the 50th reboot of TMT now, isn't it?
Well, there's the original, then there was TMNT The Next Mutation, which was a live-action version, which introduced the female Ninja Turtle, which everybody hates.
What?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I think her name was, Venus, I think? I don't even know what her weapon was. I think she had like a light blue... Was it a light blue bandana, I think? I barely even watched that show, but everybody hates that character. I don't think that lasted very long. But they rebooted it again in like 2002 or 2003. That was actually a really good show. I didn't watch all of it, but that was cool. Now they're rebooting it again because one of the original co-creators, what the hell is his name? Not Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. They had some fight, and like somehow Peter ended up with all the rights. So for a long time, for the past several years, he was the only one with the rights to the Ninja Turtles, and all he was doing with them was just making comics, publishing black and white comics under the Mirage Studios label. But they were really good. The comics were really good, and it's a shame that they ended. But he decided he didn't want to deal with the Turtles anymore, so he sold the rights to the Ninja Turtles to like MTV, Viacom, or whatever, and they own Nickelodeon. So now Nickelodeon is marketing them like crazy, and they have toys and a new TV show, and there's Lego Ninja Turtles coming out. I'm sure tons of other stuff too. But the new show started a couple weeks ago. And I watched the first couple episodes. It's 3D, not 3D like 3D, but it's computer animated. It's not 2D. It's pretty good, but I mean, the animation is really good. The voice acting is good. Actually, what's interesting is Sean Astin plays Raphael.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Wow. And the original voice actor for Raphael plays Donatello in this show from the original cartoon, which is kind of cool.
Well,
the one thing I found kind of weird is that I noticed about it is it's animated really well, but the show seems like it's aimed at kids with severe ADD. Like something's always going on. There's always jokes. There's always weird, like, exaggerated movements or expressions on the turtles' faces. It feels like one of those, like, DreamWorks animated movies, you know, like How to Train Your Dragon, or, I don't know, tons of different stuff like that, like Ice Age, I don't know, where it has that really, like, exaggerated animation style. It feels like that. But the animation's really good, you know, the fight scenes are pretty neat. I mean, I've really only watched a couple episodes, but it seems pretty good. But it's nice that they have new toys and stuff. Actually, I bought all 4 of the turtles. The toys are actually way different than the shows. They look more akin to like the comics than the show. Like their eyeballs are just all white. They don't have pupils, which is kind of like what the original toys were. So that's cool. And they're really articulated really well, and I like the way they look. And they released a new sewer playset toy, and it's like 40 inches tall. It's freaking huge. It's like the biggest toy to come out in like a long time, I think, for action figures. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but it's just kind of cool that there's something that big out.
How much is that?
It's like $120.
Yeah, not surprised if that's something that big.
So, I mean, that's something they used to have a lot, like in the 80s, like so many different big, huge toys. You know, like Castle Grayskull for He-Man, and you had Fortress Maximus for Transformers, who was like over 2 feet tall. Just tons of different huge play sets and stuff back then. Like the G.I. Joe battleship, the flag, I think that's like 3 or 4 feet long. It's freaking huge.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of cool that they're releasing something like that that's akin to like the 80s.
Yeah. I had the Millennium Falcon, I remember, for Star Wars. That thing was really
I
huge.
used to have one. I used to have the Millennium Falcon as well, like the sort of rebranding ones when special editions came out and had like the figures. I got that one for Christmas one year.
Yeah, that thing was fucking huge.
Wish I still had it though. It was pretty awesome.
I also had Death Star, like with the trash compactor and all that. I had that, so that was pretty cool.
I used to have the Power Rangers Megazords, which weren't like huge now, but they were pretty big though anyway. Compared to some of the
like bricks.
Yeah. Some of them, compared to some of the ones nowadays, you see they're fucking tiny.
Yeah.
And some of those like Lego play sets as well, they could be pretty big as well.
There are some that are very big in Lego. I know. Yeah.
So anyway, the show, it's pretty good. If you remember watching Ninja Turtles from the past, maybe check it out. And it's a little different. It's definitely way different than the original show, but I think it's interesting. So that's really all I've really watched. I mean, I've watched some other things, but they're not really even worth mentioning.
Yeah.
What are they?
Well, like Big Bang Theory, Family Guy, South Park. All the new episodes that are on. This fall. So actually, the new South Park was pretty good. Did you guys watch it?
No.
No, the last episode I watched, what the fuck was it now? I don't know if it was this season or it was last season. It was the one where the sarcastic football league or something.
That was the first episod of the season.
I watched that one.
That's the one I watched.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was like Happy Goo. Oh god.
Yeah, Happy Goo. That's fucking hilarious.
And they're like selling it like it's Gatorade and it's like splashing it on people.
Yeah, this is great. And it's like fucking Buddy Butter's fucking jizz.
Oh god.
That was fucking hilarious. I think it was an ad for it, wasn't it? That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there was an ad. There was a commercial for it. They had like, I don't know, Tim Tebow or Peyton Manning, like, pouring it on their face and drinking it and stuff. That was really funny.
Yeah. No, that's the first episode that says, that's the latest episode I watched.
Okay, yeah. I think there's been a couple since then, but I haven't watched them they're on my DVR. So, that's it. One of you guys can go next.
Yeah, I think I'll go. I don't have a whole lot either. Well, besides a little bit of baseball, playoffs are on.
And Raw.
Watched a little bit of that. Yeah, well, Raw, of course, yeah. Nothing to really mention there. I watched, during my lunch break at work, I watched part of Youngblood, and I think you guys haven't seen that movie.
I never heard of it.
It's pretty much, no, it's pretty much, I guess you would say not really a classic, but it's like an old school movie. It came out like at the beginning of the 80s. It's with Patrick Swayze and Rob Lowe. Like Rob Lowe plays Youngblood, and it's this kid who gets into hockey hockey team, like it's not the minors, but like a different type of league, and it's pretty much, if you've seen Slapshot or something like that, it's a little bit like that, but less funnier, like a little bit of violence.
Serious.
Yeah, a little bit like Goon or something, and you get it's a very if you watch it today, it's like ugh, it's really garbage, but back in the day it was was pretty popular, especially with Canadian guys. Like all of my friends, I think, watched that a trillion times. Like, and everybody knows the movie, and I watched maybe an hour or so during my lunch break, and I was watching that. I was like, man, I used to like this movie. Jesus Christ, it's really, really boring and really stupid, but back in the 80s, it was something else. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've watched. It's not a whole lot of stuff. I'll be able to talk about The Walking Dead next week, I guess, since it's starting back up tomorrow, so that'll give me something to talk about every week. So
you can probably go into detail and not if you wish, though, even though
But I think Derek doesn't get it. Do you get the episodes there?
No, we don't have AMC.
Yeah, I don't have AMC either.
So I'm going to have to figure out a different way to watch them.
Yeah.
Online.
I buy them on my Xbox on Zoom, so I get the season pass and watch them there.
Oh, is that the way you get it, is it?
Yeah, I have to watch it on Monday night, though.
How much is the season pass?
I'll have to watch. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's something like $25, $30, something like that.
Okay.
But
that's alright, that's not that bad. If it was like 40 or 50 or something, like fucking what WWE charges for a pay-per-view, I'd be like, screw that.
Yeah. But yeah, I usually buy the season pass and watch it on the Monday nights. So, be able to talk about that next week. So, I guess that's it for me. So, Darren, what did you watch?
I didn't put it down here for God, but I just said True Blood anyway. I've still been watching it though. I know Dark said in one of my tweets this week, is like, I watched a bit of it, my wife watches it, and it's like porn.
Yeah, because it's all it is like sex the whole time.
Not
pretty much.
Really
then I walk downstairs, oh look, there's a naked chick covered in blood. Oh wow.
It was a lot more, maybe, yeah, it was more of it though in the earlier seasons than there is now. It's not as much now as it was in the earlier seasons, where like the first season, Cursed Blood season, was basically sex scene, like some sort of sex scene, like nudity or something in the first every episode. That's not really the case now. But I really like that show anyway. I'm just basically, that's all I'm going to say, because none of yous watch it. I'd be like, he's like with Walking Dead. He's going about it. It's like, yeah, I haven't watched it yet, even though I mean to, but just never do.
Yeah.
I watched the rest of Big Daddy. I mentioned it last week. I watched the first half. I watched the second half. And Derek basically said as well about Billy Madison. I forgot to mention it as well last week. Another film of his that I like, which is like 1985, I think.
That's a good movie also.
And I watched Thing again on Blu-ray there, like last night and that there, and like today, the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
That's a great movie.
Which I really, really like. I really like that movie. Done by Edgar Wright, who he does the films with Simon Pegg, and they're doing their new one now, like they're starting it. It's The World's End, which is like the final part of the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, as they like to call it, or Blood Ice Cream. Like the thing is like the whole, they're like the Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead, and this is the last one they're doing of that there.
Okay.
So I'll be looking forward to it, because I really like the last two. Like I like Shaun of the Dead and I love Hot Fuzz. I don't know why I love that film.
Yeah, I love that movie too.
Very good movies, yeah.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World I really like though. Have any of you ever read the the graphic novel?
No.
No.
Okay.
I watched the film, and then I got the graphic novel series of them like a while later, and they're great. They're quite different though. There are certain parts of the film that are different to they are in the book, so like some of the dialogue is there as well, but some other character might say it, or it might take place in an entirely different situation than it is in the film.
Yeah.
Like with all adaptations of books and stuff like that. But I love that film. What's your favorite battle in the film? Before we wrap it up here.
Favorite battle?
Yeah, what's your favorite versus which is your favorite Evil Axe battle?
That's a hard one. I guess
mine's
I like the DJs.
The DJs, oh yeah, the Katanagi twins.
Yeah.
They got one, okay. Dark?
Yeah. I can't remember. I've seen the movie once and I saw it in the theater.
Oh, okay.
And I remember like the style of it, and I remember that one guy was like a prick to that chick all the time. Or was it the other way around? I don't know.
Oh no.
I can't remember. I really can't remember a lot of the details about the battles.
No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, my favorite one's the last one against Gideon Graves. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. But most of them are pretty good as well. Anyway.
Yep. They are.
That's all I've been watching though anyway. Just really like that film. So.
Alright. So, any last thoughts on anything you guys want to mention before we wrap it up?
I had a dream and I was on Darren Bombcast talking about Walking Dead episode 4. I tweeted that earlier.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was weird. Did any of you watch that Spoken with Scrapes video yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, basically he put like a long thing about saying that the quality's very bad though. Like he commented, it was like the first comment on the video on Jam Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really know the ins and outs of live stream, so it's very pixely though. You could definitely notice it.
Mm-hmm. Like a whole lot of people I watched the comments. I didn't watch the video, but I watched the comments a little bit, and a lot of people picking on that. Like why'd you put up a video like this on Giant Bomb? The quality's crap and all that. And so, no, I haven't watched it yet. Not sure if I will.
Yeah, but like the fact is, a lot of there's certain first few videos of people, it's not going to be perfect. Like the first few live streams of Giant Bomb weren't necessarily that perfect either.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the first one they properly did. Was like the GTA 4 gameplay.
I think so.
That was like one of the I think that was like the first thing they did, and that's like before the site officially launched.
I still need to watch the Blade Runner thing.
I started watching.
I want to watch that. You started watching it?
I started it.
How's it? Is it good?
It's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
I heard it's a good game.
Yeah, apparently it is.
I usually enjoy the stuff that Dave is involved with.
Yeah. Dave and Drew. Yep.
I need to watch some of those Fight Clubs and all that there.
I really like that one. What was that last PC game they played? That really old one with like all that full motion video? Did you watch what was that game called?
I watched a bit of it though. I forget what it was called though.
But that one was with Ryan Davis, right?
Oh yeah, Ryan and Vinny and Drew. Yeah. That game actually looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it looked alright.
I look forward to it.
They had to like boot up Windows 3.1 somehow to get that running.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I remember that. I used to use Windows 3.1 like way back. My first computer.
Cycle, was it? Burn Cycle?
Burn Cycle, yeah. That was it. That was good. That game was pretty cool in this weird way.
Yeah. It looks pretty retro.
The only one I've watched of that was the Wing Commander 3 one they did.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I need to watch more of those stuff, because I do like Dave Snyder though and Drew Scanlon, as I like some of their stuff. Some of their reactions as well, especially with those Flight Club stuff.
Yeah.
When they do that stuff I watch them on the Best of Quick Locks video, the guy does on YouTube does, and they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew was on TNT playing that War of the Roses.
Yeah.
But I think they focused more on the fucking Trials Evolution. I was like, switch back to War of the Roses. I couldn't give two shits about this game. We've seen Brad fail enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what they did though? He's like, yeah, we've only seen Trials though, like, gee. And like a Tokyo Jungle twice in like a couple of weeks as well. Like they had Tokyo Jungle and like it was one game, and then Tokyo Jungle was on like a few weeks later again.
Patrick wanted to unlock the dinosaurs, but he kept on dying. So you couldn't.
So it got kind of, to me, it's kind of stupid having a game like on again for like after a short period of time.
Yeah.
Well, Tokyo Jungle is way different when you're using like a big animal rather than like a small little Pomeranian.
I guess, yeah.
So.
Oh well. So, any last thoughts? Anything more to add?
Not really.
That's it.
That's pretty much all I need to say on the situation.
Alright, so that's it for this week. Episode 22. Probably be back next week, I guess. Even though we won't have a whole lot of games to talk about, since not a whole lot of stuff is coming out.
Well, DLC.
Yeah, Borderlands 2. Yeah, that's right. Borderlands 2 DLC will be out.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it. So
might skip a week.
Well, who knows? We'll see.
Unless you guys can just want to do another 2 things. All I will be playing next week is the XCOM and Dishonored anyway, so I really won't have much else to say, so.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for today. Leave us reviews on iTunes as usual. Follow us on Twitter. I am DBoyDen.
Darren85.
And I'm GigaStormZ.
You can also follow us on Facebook, the United Gamedom podcast group. United Gamedom is also on Twitter, forgot to mention. Leave us emails at unitedgamedom@gmail.com.
.gmail.com.
.gmail.com.
I checked emails, we have nothing.
Yeah. Send us stuff, people. Anything else I left off? I forgot?
No,
I don't think
pretty
so.
much everything.
So, yeah, thank you for joining us on this other 3-hour plus escapade, and I hope you enjoyed. I am DBoyDen.
And Jam Bomb better watch out.
Yeah, exactly. We're coming for him. We're gonna get you. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and on behalf of my 2 cohorts, I wish you a good week, and we'll see you next week, maybe. Bye-bye.
So long, farewell, I'll be to saying goodbye.
Bye.